Et là, ça commence plutôt bien pour Rai Hard. Ça commence plutôt bien pour lui. Pour l'instant, on n'a pas encore les images, donc.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the EYT Restream from Wakanga League Season 2. This is day 3 of this current event on all over Africa right now. We have participants from multiple parts of the country who have come in. This actually started last week and we saw some fantastic matches. Of course, we are restreaming to you in collaboration with Mark Masters, and he is streaming straight from Ivory Coast, where basically everybody is connecting to have these matches from different parts of the continent. We have participants from Nigeria, Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire. Okay, we have one of our matches already starting right now with Beef against Akuma. So I'm just gonna get myself out of the way so see exactly what is going on here. All right, so basically I believe Apprentice is currently playing Zangief from the right.
Notre ami Rai Hard.
Riyadh is the name I'm seeing there, but I will confirm the player name. By the way, this is Group E and F. These groups E and F playing today. Day 1 had Group A and B. Day 2 had C and D, and this is day 3 featuring groups E and F. So we have 2 more groups to go. There are a total of 8 groups with 6 entrants.
I see you.
It's a round robin format. First to 3 wins. And then the person that takes gathers the most points proceeds. So 2 players are going to proceed from each of the groups. So at the end of the day, we would have 16 players when 2 qualify from each of the 8 groups. Those 16 will now go on to the next phase of this tournament. But for now, we're focused on this first phase.
Le gars, il a fait wake up jab. Wake up jab. 2-0, victoire de Rai Hard qui s'impose face à 8 Apprentice. Bien joué pour le coup. Salut Lord Nox, ça va ou quoi?
Yeah, that is indeed Rai Hard that played there with Akuma.
Ah, il a bien commencé.
Playing against Ryu Apprentice, playing
il faut continuer le frérot.
From the right hand side.
Allez, 2-0.
Just earlier.
Faveur de Rai Hard.
It's a first to 3, so I'm expecting that at some point maybe we're going to see these guys. Let's see. I'm hoping we get to see them play more. We will have some fights going off stream. Right now we have Mark Masters. He's currently broadcasting this in French. Hence the collaboration with EYT Gaming right here out of Lagos, Nigeria in the EYT studios. Broadcasting and restreaming this with the English commentaries. So I think it's a good time to go over the various groups. Just get everybody acquainted who may not have been with us in our earlier streams. So once again, this is Group E and F playing. We have Ryu Apprentice in Group E, and Group F has Chuk. So we're going to have some Nigerians playing today as well.
La réaction. Bernard, tu es tchèque.
Right now we have Scrappy.
Bernard, tu es tchèque, frérot.
No Ryu.
Et même pas avec un jab.
Scrappy is playing out of Ghana. while
Et quand tu quoi?
Ryu
Wow!
is playing
Ah, le gars, il est très
from Morocco.
Ah oui, il est prêt. Allez. Allez, classique. Overhead.
Scrappy is playing Manon from, sorry, Marista from the left, while Noril is playing
Target combo là, il est
Gal
simple,
from
mais
the
tellement
right-hand side
efficace.
of the screen. Scores are currently 0-0. We'll see what these two are able to do. Basically,
À chaque
Group
fois, il
E
prend sa
has just
distance de
started, so
sécurité. Il veut pas,
the
faut pas
first
me
match
mélanger.
was that between Ria
Ok,
Prentice
les
and
mecs,
his
ah!
opponent
Ça
earlier,
fait 1-0, Noyo.
Ray Hard.
Ah non,
Ria
faut
Prentice
pas me
is
mélanger.
playing from
champion.
Nigeria, and Ray Hard from Gabon.
Faut pas me mettre dans les trucs bizarres. Dès qu'il finit son petit mouvement, il a déjà check sa distance de sécurité. Il a cible, les gars. Allez, match 2, 1-0
1-0
avantage.
to No Real.
Ok.
Let's see if he's able to repeat this.
Ouais, le coup
Good
changé là.
interception with the crouching medium kick.
Ah non, là, de l'autre côté.
Of course,
là,
go
ça,
straight to
puis,
Gal's bread and butter, keep away kind of game. Good interception with the flash kick. That's what you want to do. Keep the Sonic Booms going, and then ensure to get your anti-airs or interceptions whenever you find the opportunity. Norio tried to go in a few times there, but unsuccessfully. It does seem like Scrappy's Marisa is pretty aware of those kind of possibilities. Just like you saw there with the drive rush into the crouching medium, got intercepted with the drive impact. Oh, beautiful work from Norio, bringing that back to take that round with excellent drive impact reaction there. Beautiful work. Scrappy was actually trying to take the opportunity and build some momentum. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to see it to the end. Good zoning game from Norio. Playing a very, very textbook style here. And that is expected because there's no reason for him to start doing anything different unless Scrappy actually shows him he knows his way around the textbook gal gameplay. Oh, this time he gets it correctly, finishes with the combo, and gets out the level 3. This is quite a lot of damage, won't kill of course. Let's see the follow-up. He is burnt out. Gal is a little competent, well burnt out. He's one of the few characters that still has quite a bit of options when they're burnt out, but he definitely doesn't want his back against the wall.
Ça, c'est le mode Sonic Pan.
Good mid-range gameplay there.
Ah, champion, pardon, faut pas me fatiguer.
The second game.
Faut
So
pas
that
me
was
fatiguer.
Norio versus Scrappy.
2-0.
Norio playing Guile. A very
Ah, les gars, pour prendre les premiers
interesting
points, ils mettent le maximum.
Guile to watch there, if I
Ils
may
mettent
say
le
so.
maximum, voilà. Comme on l'a dit, on l'a vu hier.
I'm sure Mark Masters is
vraiment
pretty
sur ces détails-là que ça va
happy with
sur
the
la
turnout
photo.
of this tournament.
Allez, là, on a
And of course,
Makuta versus Ryu
on behalf of Wakanga League and EYT Gaming, the tournament hosted by Mark Masters. We'd certainly like to say thank you to you all our viewers who are here to watch this tournament with an English commentary, and also to our French friends as well, who just want to join us on this side of town to see how we roll. So thank you all for being here. It's my pleasure. My name is Scopalo. I'm running this commentary live from EYT League's dojo, rather EYT Gaming's dojo, right here in Lagos, Nigeria. So we're doing this in collaboration with Mark Masters. This is the Wakanga League, Wakanga League Season 2. The first season was last year, and this season has turned up quite a lot of players from all over the continent. We have quite a lot of entrants from all over the place. This is day 3. Day 1 held last week. I believe on this same day, on Thursday last week, was when day 1 started. No, Wednesday last week was when day 1 started. And we had day 2 yesterday, and today is day 3 for the league. There are 8 groups with 6 players per group. So Each day features 2 groups, of course. So
Damn.
by the end of today, we would have gone through 6 groups. So just to give you a quick insight into who you are expecting to see, this is Group E and Group F. So in Group E, we have Noriu from Morocco, Rayhard 90 from Gabon,
GG à qui
Makota
là-bas?
from Algeria, Bokichi from
Des GG.
Ivory Coast, Ryu Apprentice from
Eh
Nigeria,
les gars, des
and
GG.
Scrappy from Ghana. These are the
Aki,
players we
Piki, il a
have
fait quoi?
for Group E.
Allez, c'est
Then we
parti.
go on to Group F. Group F has Chooks from Nigeria,
Écoutez, oui,
Titan
nous vient d'Algérie.
Zaraki from France,
Voilà.
Altman Gara
Éviter
from
les
Morocco,
dernières minutes avec Chimie.
Watch You from Gabon, Best Boy
Il a
from
tenté
Ivory
de Chimie
Coast,
encore.
and
C'est méchant, le
Pokemanic
gars.
from
Ah,
Gabon.
ok.
So these are the players we're expecting to
Allez,
see in
écoutez,
today's
début apprenti.
sets that we're going to be watching. Remember, this is a round robin format. First, best of 3, I believe.
Ah oui, apprenti, tu dois faire un résultat là.
I will
Tu dois avoir
confirm.
un
I
résultat
expect
là,
to say
sinon
first
ça va
to
être très
3, but
compliqué.
it looks like what I've been noticing has
Ah
been
non, ah non. Il n'y a plus
best
de
of
santé,
3,
mon
which is the
frère.
first 2. So we'll see what happens.
Il n'y a plus de santé.
As this goes on. So I'll just get out of your way and
Allez,
let's
bien
run
joué.
through this.
Ouais. Ça, c'est du Rio apprenti. Si je reconnais cette phase de jeu. C'est pas punissable, ça?
So right now we're watching Maroka versus Rio
Et là, il
Apprentice.
est passé vers l'autre. Ça risque d'être
So I
compliqué.
guess
Ça risque d'être très
maybe the first
compliqué.
match didn't finish and they had, or is this his second match anyway? Yeah, this is actually his second match. So we caught the end of Rio
Pas de mettre la
Apprentice's first
pression, hein,
match.
il a
where he
compris.
was
Ah non,
defeated.
là, il va se
I think he
venger,
lost
hein.
that one.
Parce que c'est simple hein,
the
d'avoir les
scores are
points.
not been
Et la
updated,
position
I believe. Let me
de
just
Bernard,
have a look, but I'll let you know. Oh yes, they have been updated.
level
Rio
4
Apprentice
là.
did lose that first match, and so did Scrappy as
Ah, il a eu
well.
peur.
So
Il a eu peur,
Rehad and Norio are the ones with
Ok.
the wins. Rio
Level
Apprentice will definitely want to win this so that he can get on the
Ok,
winners board as
level
well.
1.
Beautiful
Ouais,
sequence there, to be
oui.
honest. That
Allez,
was
balle
quite
de 1-0.
efficient.
Qui va la prendre.
That was
Idiot.
quite efficient, ensuring to finish that with a level 1, so he still has
Le apprenti,
a good enough
la
amount of
défensif là.
resources
Faut
for
se
this
lâcher,
second
frérot.
round. Good
Ah, là, ils sont en train
cross-cut
de le traquer.
by Maruta.
Quand même misérable. Pas d'entier, la veille, lâché la charge. Incroyable la pression. Il a se retrouve dans le corner. Oh, je dis
Maruta is playing out of Algeria. Ria Apprentice.
Est-ce que ça va tuer?
Maruta is playing from Algeria. Ria Apprentice playing from Nigeria.
Parfait, Théo, ça fait 1-0. Ah là, j'étais pas sûr, hein. J'étais pas sûr, mais ça fait 1-0. Makuta, belle démonstration là. Commence en force. Fait début sur la chaîne. 1, 1. Ok.
Goes up 1-0.
Ah là, il en a rien eu à foutre.
Oh, Ria Apprentice looking to bait, but
Comme ça.
Jury's DP, it does go quite forward, so he got caught on the backward movement of that sway. Going for the sway, gets blocked.
231 secondes, GG, nous c'est très vite adapté.
Oh
Yeah,
my,
Koski
Ria
est mort,
Apprentice
donc
blocked till he got
faut le
burnt
représentant
out,
de la
then
team.
of course
Ah,
got
là.
dizzied with the
C'est
drive
pas
impact
terminé,
into
reste
the wall.
concentré, les gars. Oui.
Maroka deciding not to burn any resources there.
Allez, là c'est passé.
Maroka can kill on one interaction
Ouais,
if he's able to
joli
get the
combo.
correct hit.
Ah, il a
And
fait
so
bien,
can
il a
Ria
fait
Apprentice
Paris.
now, but he gets perfect buried. This is going to be skilled.
Il veut prendre
Decides
l'avantage
not to
du
spend
étoile,
meter.
là, c'est
This
plutôt
is the
facile.
first round
Allez,
anyway,
allez,
so
allez, il va
Oh,
faire
and then
oh,
he's
oh,
dead.
le premier set de
it's
ce
quite
deuxième
interesting
match.
though, the kind of decisions
Il a
being
regardé,
made, because
il est tout simplement
yes, it didn't
revenu
want
dans la partie.
to
Cet
use
équilibre-là,
resources
ça
considering
va
it was
être
the first
ça va
round,
plus dépendre de lui en fait.
but I don't think he
Pas
got the kind
possible, mais
of
ça va dépendre aussi des
advantage he
autres
was
résultats. Et
looking
là, pour
for after
l'instant,
that sequence, and then Ria
ok,
Apprentice
je
came back
comprends
and
plutôt
took it.
bien.
Ria Apprentice
Ma,
now pushing
d'accord.
that corner all the way, and now he has
Attention,
got an
là, il y a
advantage.
possibilité de
Oh,
finir
that
parce que à
save
chaque
goes
fois,
for the
il a
shimmy
une
to the
distance
grab.
Ça fait 2 fois
Gets
que notre ami
intercepted and properly
Makuta
defended.
arrive.
Now Maruka
Oh, double hit.
this back into neutral with the
non,
overhead,
c'est-
confirms that. Doesn't go for
non,
big damage yet.
non.
And Rio Apprentice
Je pense que les 10
expecting
kills,
probably
Ah.
him to go for a fireball store
faisait le travail,
or
non?
something like that, and he goes for the drive impact. Unfortunately, it did get intercepted.
Ah, il est entière. Ok.
Je respecte mon wake-up.
Good neutral game from
Ma!
both parties, still trying to find their opening. But Rio Apprentice,
là,
even while
là, il a
playing
bien
neutral,
joué, là.
was pushing for corner advantage, which he does successfully. Gets
les gars,
that confirmed
c'est
out of
mort,
the
là.
corner.
C'est
This is
mort.
such big
Là,
damage.
c'est compliqué.
Ladies
C'est
and gentlemen,
compliqué,
this
Makuta.
has got
Il
to
l'aura
be
pas
it.
facile.
Dead?
Même attention,
Definitely
parce que là,
dead. Way,
termine
as in this is
d'une manière.
way more than was required. Rio Apprentice sparing
C'est
no
très
expense,
donc, pour
ensuring to
ça va,
confirm
le
that
ça va,
kill,
ça va.
going up the board
Aïe, avec
1-1.
son grip.
Remember,
Dernier
Rio
match,
Apprentice
non,
did
attention, pas
lose
vite,
his
vite,
first
pas
match,
vite comme ça,
so
bien joué là, on est
he's
Makuta
definitely
qui
going
prend
to be
l'initiative tout de
thirsty
suite.
for
Se retrouver
a
de l'autre
win.
côté de la scène. Allez, un tir, bien vu. Oh! C'était pas plutôt le cross du jump kick. Le gars il a fait bas gros pied carrément. Mako, ouais.
Oh wow, that's interesting. Ray had probably anticipated the fireball there when he went for the parry, but instead goes into the drive rush.
Attention, hein. Attention, we finish.
Versus the advantage. Apprentice stopping his
De l'autre côté, on n'a pas
offense
réagi,
to go
même si
for
derrière, on a en train de faire
grab.
la course. Attention, au saut aussi du côté de lui
But
apprenti.
Rehad was ready.
Lui, à la lentière, facile. Hein. C'est vrai, ça reste un DP, mais
It's
ça
a
coûte
good job
tellement.
from Ray Apprentice
grand
defending
tombe
against that
aérien que-
grab.
Dès que tu vas à l'adversaire en l'air, en fait, là c'est mort. Allez,
So
balle de
this
match
is one of the
Makuta.
things with jury.
Faut se
It
réveiller du côté de
is
lui,
very
apprenti.
commonplace to
Là, il est en
see
train de
jury press
s'endormir
the
et j'ai
advantage
l'impression même que
using
c'est
the
l'un de
neutral
ces
drive rush
concepts
just
qui
like
sort
that.
beaucoup en
We
match.
expect to see a lot of that
Aïe.
from jury.
Allez,
Oh,
là, ça,
your
la
apprentice
pression.
getting pushed back with the wake up drive.
Ah, il fait pas de
reversal.
DP. Ok. En fait, ce que je disais, c'est que avec Dewey, en fait, dès que le gars il saute, voilà, même à cette distance-là, le gars il lâche son DP, c'est fini.
Grab.
Ok.
Take throw
Ah
there.
là là.
Oh,
Là, c'est
beautiful.
GG.
That was
GG,
such a masterfully
frangin.
executed
Ah.
neutral
Ok.
jump
2-1, victoire Makuta.
from Ray Hard.
Ouais, vraiment apprenti de Ryu. Oh. Toi, tu as apprenti de Ryu. Bon. Là, toi,
That
tu veux continuer.
is now 2 games to 1. So is that the end? So that's the
C'est
end.
pas
So
apprenti
basically
de
it's a
Bola,
best
mais
of
tu as
3,
apprenti de
which
Ryu,
is a first
incroyable.
to 2 that is being played right now. We'll
Victoire.
follow it from there. Initially, we had thought it was a
On a vu
first to
apprenti,
3,
voilà,
which would
ça
have been a
fait
best
de-
of
de
5.
décompris de lui.
But it's
Déjà,
actually a
il faut qu'il
first
gagne
to 2,
tous
which
les
is a
matchs
best
restants. Ça,
of
c'est
3.
pas- c'est
This is
non
the format
négociable.
that is being played. Remember,
Maintenant,
this is still a
ensuite,
round
ça
robin
dépend
format,
des
and
autres
every
résultats aussi.
player is going to, within a group, is going to play with another player in the group. So essentially, since there are 6 players in the group, you're going to have 5 of them meet off against each person. So each person is going to play 5 matches out of the 6, essentially, is what I'm saying. Roundabout. Anyway, so since we have 2 groups, so that means we're going over matches from 6 persons that are going to be playing in each group, which is 12. So there's a lot to watch. There's a lot of excitement to come. Ria Apprentice has played 2 matches now, meaning he has 3 more to play. And remember, we still have other people waiting to play in the second group. So I've gone over the 2 groups playing today. So I'll just go over those that have played prior, just to refresh our memories and give everybody an update on those who have
Tu vois, il
qualified so
croise
far.
le dur à la fin. Donc, si déjà
So
il
on
commence
day
à
1
gagner
for
et que de
Wakanga
l'autre côté,
League
ça commence à
Season 2,
s'entretuer.
coming straight out of Ivory Coast, hosted by Mark Masters, and in partnership with EYT Gaming, we're streaming here in English from Nigeria. My name is Kopalo once again, and going over these participants lists, we'll just go over from Group A. So day 1 had Group A and B. In Group A, we had Genocide from Algeria, first qualifier. Lexus Sama from Ivory Coast, second qualifier. Those are the 2 qualifiers from Group A. Also in Group A that played was Marimo
Allez, Scrappy
from
versus
Benin
Ryan.
Republic,
Deuxième match de
King
notre ami Ryan.
from KID rather from Nigeria, Kiske from Senegal, and JD
Là, il continue
Spartacus
sur sa lancée,
from
hein,
Gabon.
avec,
So we'll come back
Rush.
to the list because we can see now that the matches have just
petit
continued.
En tout cas, pour l'instant, commence plutôt bien. Oh, attention, hein. Attention,
This is
de l'autre
between
côté, ça dort,
Scrappy
mais
and
il y
Rayhard.
avait une, ok.
We're
Après, il
currently
dépose
playing
10
in Group E.
Ah, non.
Scrappy is from Ghana,
Si
while
gentil, ça,
Rayhard
hein,
is playing
frangin.
from Gabon.
Allez. Ouais, ça c'est du
Scrappy
end
already
by
has a
zone, ça.
win.
Les
Rayhard
faux
does
neutrales
not.
sur place, ça le fatigue, le mec.
So let's see if Scrappy is able to extend his win.
Enfin,
or
jusqu'à un
if
certain
Rayhard
niveau, hein, parce
is
qu'après
finally
aussi,
going
t'as
to
des
get
gars qui
one
sont... Oh!
on the board.
Du coup, vite, hein, le vieux, là. Ok.
Ralentir. Ouais, même si ça a coupé,
Rayhard
il y
already
avait
with
moyen
the
quand
first
même de
round
passer son
in this
tir.
matchup. Rayhard is playing from the
ok.
right hand side with Akuma,
Côté DP,
while
là,
Scrappy
là.
is playing from the
On
left
peut
hand
tenter le
side
beau DP.
with Bison.
Mise au corner avec la mine. Ah là là.
Ouais, là.
Good drive impact.
La Scrappy qui dit que attention, ça ne va pas être si facile, frangin. Je ne peux pas venir me voler comme ça. Allez, lève-toi.
Pretty
Final
cool to
round.
see,
Qui est-ce qui prend le premier point?
The Ghanaian representation
match.
out here as
Oh!
well. It's always an interesting match.
Voilà,
to
là,
watch
par
when you
exemple,
see them
si
on the screen.
victoire il y a du côté des Scrappy, ça fera les affaires hein, de Rue Apprentice. Qui va être relancé. Allez. Ok.
Scrappy decided to drive
Il met la
impact,
level 3.
plants the
Pas
bombs.
de level 3.
Oh, okay, that was unfortunate.
Wow.
Rayhard was trying
Oh,
to
la, la.
intercept. When you hit Bison and you
Quel
hit him successfully,
save!
you actually get the bombs
1-0.
off of you. So I think he was expecting a
Scrappy,
different kind
il a
of
vu
reset
la
there.
mort. Il a vu l'élimination, il dit attends, mais qu'est-ce qui se
Unfortunately,
passe même?
his
Il est en
intended
train de dormir là.
outcome was not what.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Il a victoire de Scrappy 1-0.
Scrappy now going up 1-0.
C'est le deuxième
Which
bison
you
hein,
will
qu'on voit
definitely be
sur...
happy about that. Like I said,
Oh,
he doesn't
qu'est-ce
have
qu'il a
the
fait
win on
de
the board
l'autre côté?
yet.
Allez, c'est mis dans le corner.
So beating out Rayhard is
Allez,
actually going to be very, very
allez.
advantageous for
Ouais,
him.
joli vortex
get
là, on
his
a tenté de
momentum up.
reset avec la shop.
Defense from Scrappy getting out of the
Ouais,
corner there.
Scrappy. Oh!
Bombs are out of play.
Mais là, c'est compliqué.
Bison playing
Compliqué.
advantage. He's such a bully, ladies
Il est en
and
train de
gentlemen.
toucher son ventre
It's-
seulement. Allez,
it's
balle de
so-
match.
It's such,
Scrappy.
I don't know. It's such an annoying thing playing Bison. Sometimes
Il avait
he
commencé
can
sur
be
sa
a
lancée,
bully
mais
with
après
his
il s'est
buttons
refroidi.
when he's just safe
Il a faut être chaud, hein. Chaud
while he
comme,
hooks at you.
comme l'autre non qui est. Il était super chaud comme de lui sur le fait que ça Kimi.
Gets the bomb planted with the throw.
Hmm.
Good perfect parry, and that's another good way
Mais pourquoi est-ce qu'il a
to
fait
get
ce- Ah ouais,
yourself
ça
out
c'est
of
ça
trouble.
c'est très
He
bien
didn't
joué.
expect the command grab.
Oh. Ah, je pensais que
Everybody
ça
tends to
cumulait, en
fall
fait.
for that at some point before they keep it in their minds that that could happen. You're expecting the regular
Oui, là.
teleport.
DP!
and you've forgotten to grab.
Ah, ton DP Fogé! Ah, c'est Afuma, il est mort.
Oh, he goes straight
Il est mort!
Into that, it will kill.
Oh là là. Et voilà, 2-0 victoire de Scrappy qui
Scrappy will
relance
be
aussi.
very, very happy with this because
C'est
that
mal
takes
de
him
goût.
up to 2-0
Ah, dormez
and
pas,
gives him
dormez
a win.
pas les amis, on n'a pas
So
le droit de
Scrappy
dormir
gets
en
his
classe.
first
Ça
win
va
on the
très
board.
vite, c'est
That's
ça, la
excellent.
compétition.
For him, I'm
Très
sure
vite.
he's going to be
Quand on
quite
a
happy
blessé,
with
il sent
that.
qu'il y a une brèche là. Il va s'engouffrer.
So right now we have Rayhard. Sorry, we have No Ryu
Allez,
at the
victoire
top of the
2-0
board.
de Scrappy.
and
Ça redistribue les cartes avec
Maruta
personne. Mais voilà.
next on the board.
Ah, on a
So
Scrappy
Scrappy
qui va
and
prendre sa
Rayhard
chance
will now
sur,
pretty much
le
be
tapis
tied
face à
with
Boutique.
1 win and 1 loss each.
Et on a la Ryu Apprentice versus Norio.
So, continue our recap of the players that we have in the different groups. We already went over Group A, and we let you know the qualifiers for Group A as well, who were Genocide and Lexus Sama. Genocide from Australia and Lexus Sama from Ivory Coast. All right, so moving on to Group B. Group B has Shakespeare from Nigeria. The only player that hasn't lost a game, I believe, in all the sets we've played. I know when we reported this, we had thought he lost one game, but apparently he won all his matches. 5 wins, no losses. So Shakespeare from Nigeria qualified first. Trigger Effect from Ghana qualifying second. That was quite an interesting playoff to watch though, because I remember Trigger Effect was actually trailing on 3rd place and had to go on a win streak to be able to qualify in 2nd place, taking it away from Anonymax. Anonymax is next in Group B. Then there's Daddy Master, Dark Sit Lord, and Master Chaper. So once again, Shakespeare playing from Nigeria, Trigger Effect from Ghana, Anonymax from Congo, Daddy Master from Gabon, Dark Sit Lord from Congo, and Mr. Chaper from Ivory Coast. So we have another match ongoing now. Let's put our focus there. So we're seeing Gal on the left side, on the right side, sorry, and Luke on the left side. So Rio Apprentice is playing Luke this time. We've seen him play Zangief, we've seen him play DJ, and now we're seeing him play Luke. So I guess he's just trying to make sure he uses the best of his characters on each matchup. But then again, Rio Apprentice yet to get a win on the board. No Ryu, we saw him play not too long ago as well. He is playing Gal right now. He won the last match that we saw. He's currently leading the group here. So if Rio Apprentice is able to take this match, this should be quite advantageous for him. He's yet to have a win on the board. Bukichi is currently also without a win on the board, but he's played his 3rd game already. Apprentice is playing his now.
Non, ça faut clairement aller le chercher.
Norio, however, already has 2
wins. Concentré, il est vraiment
guaranteed.
Vraiment ambitieux.
So of course, he will be hungry for this win.
C'est trop compliqué ce soir. Trop compliqué. C'est clairement le bonus game du groupe.
Successful perfect parry from Rio Apprentice. Decides to push him towards the corner since he's closer to the right hand corner. Gets that hit in. Beautiful combos in the corner. Gets optimal damage there, converting to level 1. Goes in for the throw. Tries to go for another walk back, probably into Shimi, I don't know, but he did get hit on his walk back. Oh, it decides to just intercept super instead of going for a perfect parry or drive impact.
Comme ça, on ne saute jamais sur un gars là-dessus. Ça, c'est l'un des 10 commandements de Street Fighter. Si tu n'as pas ça, c'est que tu n'as pas la base du jeu.
Oh, that was a very good pressure opportunity for No Ryu, but Rio Apprentice is able to get out of that with the shoulder into neutral jump. Baits the grab and he takes good advantage, gets that full corner carry, gets the perfect parry and kicks the corner advantage. Gets a trade. Unfortunately, Norio, obviously expecting or anticipating a button press or maybe a drive rush from Rio Apprentice. He tries to intercept. Unfortunately, Apprentice was able to bait him out of that, so that didn't work well. And fortunately for Apprentice's side, he did read that correctly, taking that round in beautiful fashion there. And now he's on the offense, closes the gap with the shoulder, but gets blown up by that flash kick. I think that's what Nori was expecting in the previous round as well. Beautiful autocorrect from Norio. My man's is awake, but of course we know Rio Apprentice is not somebody who breaks under pressure. He is one of the best players out of here in Nigeria. Norio taking that round. Rio Apprentice trying
Gars,
to
il a
make
le
something
fond pour
happen.
karaté
Goes
quand même,
in
hein.
for a raw drive impact. Interesting approach
T'as
there.
apprenti. Balle de
Gets
match,
the
hein,
throw.
Nourou.
Is he going to go for the throw loop? No, he
Comme
doesn't.
ça, ouais, il va.
Oh,
Il
reactions.
est passé burn-out. Aïe. Oh, il a pas
He's
marqué.
burnt
Allez,
out, so
casse-toi.
okay. That was an interesting combo drop. Both characters are burnt out right now. Rhea Apprentice is closer to getting his meter back. Norio getting some damage there. Again with the crouching medium to forward medium target combo. Rhea Apprentice with a clean jump in.
Ah, il a pas mis. Ok.
Gets the wall splat.
Encore.
Doesn't really
Flash
convert
kick.
to
Voyez
much
comment
there.
mourir en trois étapes.
Norio
Comment
trying
mourir
to
en
get that
trois
to
étapes.
connect.
Comment mourir.
Gets
Back
the
to
grab.
it.
One more
Come
hit
on.
from either of
Come
these
on.
guys. Closes this
Flash
round.
kick.
Rhea Apprentice with a successful
Oh,
jump
my
in into
God.
the conversion. Excellent work there. Pushing this out.
Le gars n'a pas
One more round.
commande, ok. Aïe. Ça a eu apprenti, c'est.
No anti-air from Rhea Apprentice. Probably a good idea because an empty jump
défaite,
there
il y a
would
du
have
côté des
cost a
Nourou,
whiff
c'est
and it would have
vraiment
been
rien
punished.
de jouer.
We've
C'était
seen
bien
these
dans le
perfect
groupe là-bas.
parries from Rhea Apprentice being so successful.
Okay.
And another successful flash kick bait. Goes for the shimmy. Norio doesn't bite. No anti-air from Rhea Apprentice. It's pretty rare to see him leave someone to jump in like that without some kind of proper setup. Again, I think maybe he was going for
Casse-toi.
a perfect parry. We saw that he tried to perfect parry there. Definitely you
Là, il est
can't jump
passé
in
en
on
mode
Gal's booms
classique.
like
Come
that.
on, oh là là.
Goes for the
C'est
trap
Venom.
there, keeps up the
Okay.
pressure, burns him out
Raté, là.
as a
Aïe.
result.
Ils l'ont
Oh,
blagué.
what was that? What did he... Was I missed input? Was it buffering? Waiting for Norio to probably do a drive rush so he could intercept that? I don't really know. But he
Ah,
went
c'était
for it.
chaud, hein, c'était chaud.
So far out, I don't even know what to say. Was that tension, pressure? That's the thing with these tournaments. You never know what's going on in these guys' minds, and the pressure they're under. You tend to just do some things you didn't expect to do. But that is a very uncharacteristic error, even for Rhea Apprentice to make. He is one of those players that even under the most intense of pressures, he's able to actually stay. So I don't know how that happened, but he did come out with that. He did come out with that super, unfortunately, and that cost him the game.
Donc victoire 2-1. Ah, il est chaud, il est chaud. Il est chaud.
Ouais, si, c'était beau. C'est très très beau le combo là, effectivement. Donc, victoire 2-1 sur le fil. Le Noyo, ah, avec cette victoire, est-ce qu'il ne se qualifie pas? Il reste quand même 2 tours, hein, donc.
Allez, Rayhad versus Makuta. Allez, un match encore. Où Rayhad ne doit pas perdre. Oh non, Nouyou. Nouyou, c'est qu'elle est presque KO que tu vois que en fait le gars là c'est un menteur. Le gars va se mettre à faire tout et n'importe quoi, mais c'est tellement bien, bien coordonné.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for being around with us here.
Makuta,
Once again, this is Wakanga League Season 2, Day 3. My name is Scopalo, and we're streaming out of the EYT Gaming right here in Lagos, Nigeria. So this English broadcast is brought to you by EYT Gaming, partnering with Mark Masters of Ivory Coast, who is the tournament organizer for Wakanga League. You can see him right there on the top left of your screen. He's currently running the stream.
Salut Koski, ça va ou quoi?
For our French-speaking audience as well. So Big ups to everybody. Thanks for joining us. We hope you're having fun here. Once again, this is day 3 of Wakanga League. Last week, Wednesday, we had day 1. Then yesterday was day 2. Today is day 3. There are 8 groups in this tournament. We have 6 players in each group. And only 2 players are going to qualify from each of these groups. Now, from what we've already played so far, from day 1 and 2, we've had Group A and B with our qualifiers, Group C and D with our qualifiers already decided. So, Groups E and F are playing today. We're currently watching Group E playing right now. So, we'll have as many matches as we can.
Ah, d'accord, il était aux toilettes. Ah non, là, il joue pour sa vie.
We have 6 players just like the other ones.
Il est au bord de
just like all the
l'élimination.
other groups,
Une victoire,
it's a
une
healthy
défaite,
mix
donc là,
of
derrière,
African
voici.
countries.
Il est
So
face
just
à
to go
Makuta
over
qui est
those that we have in individual
avec
groups.
nous,
We've gone over some of them. We went from
deux
group,
qui n'ont pas encore perdu.
I think
donc,
we've done group A and B.
voilà, la
But
taille, ça
for the
va
sake of those
difficile,
just
mais
joining
pas
us,
impossible.
I'll
Allez,
just
let's
quickly go over
go!
the current
Right hard.
group that we're watching right now, which is Group E. So Group E has Noryu from Morocco,
Ok, big jump.
Makrota
Pass.
from Algeria, Scrappy from Ghana, Rayhard 90 from Gabon, Rio Apprentice from Nigeria, and
Bien gardé du côté
Bokichi
de Makuta
from
aussi.
Ivory Coast.
Voilà, c'est
So
ce que je
we have
disais, là,
another
donc,
match
en fait, on tire
ongoing. Let's
en
quickly
l'air, en fait.
move our
Attends, nous autres,
focus
on doit
over
calculer,
there.
est-ce
Beautiful,
que-
perfect parry
Tu
from
vois, est-ce qu'il est là? Est-ce
Akuma
que le corbeau est passé?
Akuma
Est-ce que la
is,
livraison est bien
currently
arrivée?
being
Donc,
played
comment tu te rends compte
by
de ça? en fait?
Makrota. By Rayhard. Makrota is playing Jury. Makrota playing from the left-hand side with Jury. Rayhard from the right-hand side
Ok.
with
Attention,
Akuma.
right hand. Allez, perfect par lui.
Tournament
Oh,
format
attendez.
is a best of 3, which is a
Il a
first
opté
to
pour
2
les
wins.
dégâts. Ah, c'est une touche, il a même touché. Il n'a pas eu confiance en lui. Allez, pas de cross DP.
Le check est bien arrivé, mais derrière. Allez. Entière, non?
Right now,
Pas d'entière.
from the
Ok!
leaderboards,
Ah! Allez,
Makrota is
let's
currently
go,
second
right
on the
hand.
leaderboards with 2 wins, while Rayhard is currently 4th on the leaderboards with 1 win and 1 loss.
Ok. Oh!
It's a round robin format,
Regardez,
so
regarde, arrière,
each of
allez.
the 6 players will play
Chop.
5 matches within their
Avec
group,
le multi,
and the top
tout ça,
2
avec
winners
le cross medium kick, mais derrière, ça n'a pas suivi.
qualify for the next phase of this
Ok.
tournament.
Allez. Entière, non, pas l'entière. Ah non, mon frère. Ah non,
Makrota
mon frère.
pushing the advantage, exactly what he should be
Très
doing
vite
right there in the
arrivé.
corner. Jury is a
Oh. R to R, très bien joué.
Jury is a very mobile character, likes to push the offense whenever she sees an opportunity. She has very, very good neutral
Ah là
buttons. Oh, excellent reactions there. I think he might have actually
Non.
anticipated
Ah, c'est
the
très
drive
bien
impact,
check,
but
mais
beautiful
derrière. Ah là
reaction
là, la
nonetheless.
précision n'y
Decides
est
not
pas
to
hein,
spend
pour
a lot of
l'instant.
resources.
Ah,
They'll
attention,
go
il faut
back
être
to neutral
précis parce
looking for
que
that hit.
c'est sûr, ces
And
opportunités là.
oh, he drops
Ah, là,
that.
lui, il a eu la lucidité de ne pas mettre la level 3 parce que. Ah là là,
Jury
là,
with the
c'est
side
pas
switch
possible.
there, converting
Ah.
into the super to close out this round. Beautiful play. Beautiful play.
Bim 1-0, avantage Makuta. Lui aussi, hein, il fait son petit bonhomme de chemin là, de son côté, il gagne.
Remember, Makrota is currently second on the
Difficilement,
leaderboard, so
mais voilà, il arrive à faire la différence.
to
Donc,
better secure his
pour l'instant,
place,
ça
he
va,
definitely
ça va,
wants to
j'ai
keep
dit
as
ça.
many wins as possible and not give
Allez!
an opening for someone to snatch that
je vois le
from him.
cousin
We
de
saw that in
Didier
Group
avec le
B,
deux
I
rendez-vous
believe,
derrière.
last week, where
Ok.
we had somebody
Oh,
coming
entière.
from
Allez, dans le
three-way
vent.
tie for third place, and one of them came out of that and took
Casse-toi.
second place.
Eh,
Oh,
Là, en
once
revanche,
again
il
with the
réagit
reaction.
très bien au
This
au
time
drive
he decides to spend his
impact,
resources because
Makuta.
he could kill,
Il n'y en a pas
so
un
he
seul
went
jusqu'à
all
maintenant
out
qu'il a touché.
and just took
J'ai
him out.
même envie
That
de dire,
was
mais il n'y en a pas
Un
quite
seul
impressive.
même qui est allé
job
jusqu'au
from
bout de son animation sans être puni.
so far looking like
Très attention.
Makrota is on the way to sealing this, but let's see
Touché
if
Telolo. Allez.
Let's see if Rayhard is going to be able to pull something out.
Comment vieux pervers.
Akuma Jury is not necessarily
Pourquoi
something
moi,
I
il
would
touche le
call
logo des filles. Allez,
one way or another by default. This is Street Fighter 6
ok.
anyway.
C'est ça, hein, c'est ça. Recharger, recharger. Il fallait le tenir à distance. Allez, perfect
Oh,
pari.
successful perfect parry.
Choisis toujours les
Rayhard.
dégâts.
Goes for the drive.
Là, il y a quelque chose à faire.
Overhead,
Regardez,
drives
très, très,
again and
très
burns
bien.
himself
Il est
out.
du côté de Makuta. Et là, il est en train de reculer, pas le
Quite
choix.
dangerous.
Puis il est en
Oh.
burn-out. Regardez, regardez-moi ça, les gars.
Lucky there, he got the interception because it was not an EX.
Ok.
One more.
Attention, hein, faut pas déconner parce qu'une certaine distance, on peut te punir d'une certaine manière.
Makrota
Faut
gets a
Allez.
clean hit. He could take it as well,
À
but
peine il a reçu ses
good job
bras,
from
à peine
Rayhard.
il est parti à l'abordage.
the drive rush. Oh.
Perfect pari.
Perfect parry. We've seen both players relying
Utilise
on
bien le
this.
perfect pari Makuta. Pour l'instant,
That's
c'est lui qui en a le plus fait au niveau de ce groupe. Ah, il a chopé le corner.
Goes for the overhead. He's parried.
Ah, il allait se mettre dans le corner. Attention, ça risque d'être
Now
compliqué,
he's
mais
cornered
on a
himself.
hâte d'y prendre la distance. Je sais pas trop pourquoi.
Oh,
Allez,
not
ah là
able to
là.
make anything off of that
Ok, c'est lui qui est passé
exchange.
corner. Attention, hein, parce qu'il va guetter les airs, même
For
si
his
là,
hit.
regardez le combo qu'il fait. Oh là là. Là, c'est fini, non? C'est fini.
Excellent
terminé.
converse. That's the level 3. And
Il n'a
this
pas
is gonna
se
kill.
casser la tête à faire un combo exhibitionnel. Ah 2-0. Il a su, hein, tranquillement. Pour l'instant,
Makrota eventually getting that hit
Ça
he's been
va, quoi.
searching for, sealing the deal, and keeping himself comfortably in the top
là,
2.
c'est compliqué. C'est compliqué pour le Gabon de trouver son élu. C'est compliqué. Ah là là. Regarde moi les deux, les gens en train de se dire G. Nourri et Makuta. Allez, vous affrontez tout de suite là.
So, quite an interesting match. We've been seeing quite a number of matches already. Once again, this is Group E. Today we're going to be going over the matches for Group E and F. 6 players once again, round robin format. Best of 3, that's first 2 wins. By the way, should there be a tie as a result of the points after each player is done with their 5 matches, then there's going to be an extra number of matches that will be played for tiebreakers to be able to determine who comes off, and those will also be best of 3, first 2 as well. So right now, once again, this is Group E of Wakanga League 2024. This is season 2. It's hosted by Mark Masters. That's the tournament organizer, hosting this straight out of Cote d'Ivoire, and collaborating with them is EYT Gaming. This restream in English is coming
s'il vous plaît,
to
oui,
you
apprenti
live from the
Scrappy,
EYT
positionnez-vous.
Dojo in Lagos, Nigeria. So, like I said, this is Group E, and here we have Norio from Morocco, Makrota from Algeria, Scrappy from Ghana, Rayhard 90 from Gabon, Rio Apprentice from Nigeria, and Bob Kishi. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Bob Kishi from Ivory Coast. I'd say Boob because of the B-O-U-B. Bob Kishi. Bob Kishi, I think. Someone correct me in the comments if you will, please. Alrighty, so currently let's just run through the standing. The board has just been updated. So right now from Group E, so far 3 matches have been played by all players except, oh, hold on, we have 2 players that have played 4 matches already. Rayhard and Bokishi have already played 4 matches, but nonetheless, current leaderboard standing, we have No Ryu from Morocco in first place so far, Makrota, who we just saw play now, in second place, Scrappy, Makrota from Algeria, by the way, Scrappy from Ghana is currently in third place, Rayhard 90 from Gabon currently in fourth place, Ria Apprentice from Nigeria, currently in 5th place, and Bokishi from Ivory Coast in 6th place. Once again, this is a best of 3 round robin format.
Allez, Scrappy, la responsabilité est de continuer et y croire, et ça passe par une victoire face à Rio Apprentice.
Now we're back here with
lui, c'est
Scrappy
vraiment...
versus Rio Apprentice.
Aujourd'hui, il a fait le tour du cast.
Rio Apprentice is playing from Nigeria, while Scrappy playing from Ghana. Scrappy currently has 2 wins, 1 loss. Rio Apprentice has 3 losses. And definitely cannot afford any more losses.
Ouais, ça c'est très bien joué. Ah, même quand ça te touche, même quand
Scrappy
ça
at
te
the
touche un
same
poil en
time
l'air
is
en
still in
jungle,
3rd place, so he does need to get as many wins
met
as
la
possible
cinématique.
to increase his chances of moving up to 2nd
Attention, un
place. if
bison,
possible.
bison, c'est, vous avez vu,
Remember,
non,
only
que...
2 people
Allez, la chope.
advance per group.
Les 2 derniers DSC même étaient en grande finale de la dernière compétition internationale, donc ça montre que c'est des personnages super puissants. Après, c'est vrai que... Allez, mais c'est quoi ce combo là? Ah non, lui apprenti, son... Oh là là. Et il aurait pu même vite se relever pour le punir. Ok. Allez. Il va passer dans le corner. Allez, décalage shop. Pas de GP, pas de GP.
Alright, once again,
pourquoi?
this is Scrappy versus
Allez, au moins
Rio
sauter
Apprentice.
pour aller le... Allez,
Day 3, Wakanga League.
attends, universal.
Sorry, Wakanga
Ah là là.
League.
Attention, hein, parce que
Season 2.
ça risque d'être très compliqué s'il perd ça. Ça risque d'être très compliqué.
We have both players on 1 round each in this first game. Remember, it's the first to 2, that's best of 3. Rio Apprentice is currently playing Ken, and Scrappy is playing M. Bison from the left-hand side. We've seen Rio Apprentice use a completely different character in every match that we've seen him play up until this point. We saw him play E-Honda, then later on we saw him play, I think Luke was the 3rd he used. No, I haven't seen him use E-Honda. The first match, I think he used Zangief, if I'm not mistaken. But basically we've seen him with Zangief, we've seen him with Luke. Now we're seeing him with Ken.
Oh! Allez.
There's one more character. We've seen DJ. We saw him use DJ as well. So let's see if his Ken is able to put a win on the table. He baits that successfully. Goes in for big damage in the corner. Rio Apprentice is known to be elaborate, going into that optimal combo with unnecessary damage.
Rio Apprentice, ça va. Vraiment compliqué les choses pour notre ami Scrappy.
Unnecessarily necessary. Whatever I'm trying to say there. It was the end of the round, end of the game. He might as well burn everything, but he went all out. I have a feeling he decided to do that just to get himself back into the game, because somehow he hasn't been able to get his groove going and his momentum running. So let's see if he can make that happen and get his first win on the board here against Scrappy. Scrappy playing out of Ghana, Rio Apprentice playing out of Nigeria. Scrappy currently 3rd on the leaderboard and Rio Apprentice currently 5th. Only the top 2 will qualify to the next phase of this tournament. So both players desperately looking for a win one way or another. The Apprentice currently burnt out, so definitely trying to stay as safe as he can. Scrappy going in for the chip damage. The moment he had that grab, he knew that he had the game. The only response Rio Apprentice could have had was to do a wake up super, and he risked being baited. So he decided to just stay the block and keep his resources for the next round. Now we're in that next
Quand même que
round.
Ryu Apprentice, il a perdu hein, contre.
Let's see if Rio Apprentice is able to turn this around. Apprentice is currently up 1-0. He just needs to win one more game.
Lui, il sait que c'est vraiment très problématique.
Here, Scrappy already has the first round, so Rio Apprentice trying to close this
bien
out.
vu.
Get
Il y a la
back
balle de match
even.
désormais.
For Apprentice, this would be set point.
Allez, casse-toi.
Neutral jump
Il a voulu décaler
was
choc.
perfect parried, but he was a little too far away, and it did hit meaty, so
Ok.
Apprentice able to react. So the perfect parry was actually in his favor.
Oui. Ah, il décale à choc.
Shimmy was unsuccessful. Scrappy able to intercept that.
Ça
Goes
va
straight
changer grand-chose.
for big damage.
Je pense pas, hein,
Using his
honnêtement.
level 3.
Donc il tient son match là.
So
Tiens,
burning
avoir
the
son
CA
match, là.
there. He is almost dead. Apprentice doesn't need to do much to
Là,
get the
il-
kill.
Très
There you have
avantageux.
it.
Et
Standing fierce to
victoire
close
de
it out.
Ryu Apprentice 2-0.
Apprentice getting his first win on the board.
Comme quoi, rien n'est joué d'avance.
And that's a congratulations to Ryu Apprentice playing here from Nigeria against Scrappy. So that will be his first win on the board. Until now, Apprentice and Bokishi hadn't gotten any wins on the board. So now Apprentice with his first
Ryu
win.
versus
However,
Wakanga, là,
Scrappy
c'est un match
had
pour la première
one
place,
loss
clairement.
prior, so
Quand on voit
this gives him
les premiers
2 wins,
jusque-là,
2 losses
les
now.
différents groupes, c'est mieux de terminer
We'll see how
premier,
things
hein,
pan
pour
out
éviter-
because let's see, things could still go anyway because again this is a round robin format,
éviter
so
tout ce qui
everybody's
peut
going to play
être
everybody else.
problématique au niveau des
We have
playoffs.
2 persons have already played,
Sinon,
no 4
derrière,
persons have already played their 4
Bah, c'est
matches.
se qualifier
So we
qui
just
est
need
juste le plus important.
the top 2 to play their 4th matches, and then all players will go into match 5, which will
Se
round up
qualifie d'abord,
the
au moins devant là-bas.
Group E
Je sais que tu peux
section
tenter
of
aussi.
today's tournament stream. So let's just look forward to Group F.
Donc,
In
nous,
Group
Maputa
F, we have
match pour la
Chooks
première place.
from Nigeria,
Si défaite il y a du côté
Titan
de Maputa,
Zaraki
bah, ça va
from
relancer
France.
aussi de l'autre côté.
Atmangara
Scrappy.
from Morocco, Watch You from Gabon,
Qui lui en battant Maputa sur la
Beast Boy
dernière
from
ligne,
Ivory
peut
Coast,
suivre.
and Pokimanic
Simplement,
from
où est-ce qu'il
Gabon.
est?
These are your players for Group F. So we're doing our recap earlier. We'll continue from Group B for our recap. This was in week 1, day 1. So Shakespeare and Trigger Effect qualified from Group B. Group A, we had Genocide and Lexus Sama qualifying. Now going on to Group C,
Allez,
Group
Norio
C
versus
has
Maputa, l'avant-dernier match.
Lord,
on a
Lord
retrouvé
Knock
la dernière
from
ligne de match
Côte
qui se
d'Ivoire
fait en même temps.
and
Et juste après,
Ajedao
on ira
from
pour le
Morocco
dernier groupe de
qualifying
la soirée.
from Group C. Other players in Group C are Tiger
Avec
Claw
un
from
format un
Benin
peu plus
Republic,
dans l'accéléré.
Katsun from Senegal, Minds Game, and Frame Master from Gabon. Then in Group D, oh, okay, we already have our next match on the way. So let's quickly switch our focus over there. This is between Makrota and No Real. We've seen No Real's guile a couple of times. He stuck to the character. Gets dizzied with the drive impact jail there. He was burnt out. There was nothing he could do about it. So this match is coming to you from Group E. No Ryu currently leads Group E leaderboards after 3 games. This is his 4th game.
Norio vient
And
de
he's
terminer
playing
d'abord
against
c'est
Makrota, who is second on that
vraiment guetter tout
leaderboard.
ça jusqu'à
So
la fin.
both of them yet
Là pour
to
l'instant, voilà.
record a
Ça va
loss.
prendre son premier point.
So whoever loses this will be their first loss
Derrière, c'est pas encore
being
terminé.
recorded
Il
in
passe leur
today's
derrière,
broadcast.
c'est assuré. Et voilà, 1-0 avantage Maputa.
Well, that trade was certainly in Makrota's favor. He just needed that one touch to take the first game. It's a best of 3, so first to 2. Makrota going up 1-0. Currently, Makrota sits in second place with Noryu in first place on the leaderboards. Let's see if there's going to be a shift in this dynamic. Players looking for that crucial hit. Noryu is being careful with his booms so he doesn't get jumped on at a time when he's unable to react. Good anti-air, by the way. Noryu. Makrota trying desperately to get in. Noryu pushing the advantage at that point with the drive rush into that grab. Successful jump in from Makrota. Makrota now with corner advantage. No anti-air. Noryu is going to fight his way out of there, and we have that side exchange, but both of them still playing mid-game. Wake up flash kick. It's always good to throw those out there when you can. Let the opponents know you're willing to do it so they are more cautious in their approach. And Noryu now burnt out. Makrota not yet able to make anything of this burnout. Now he has an opportunity. Gets the kill. Makrota takes this. He takes this set. Noryu definitely needs to win this so he can get on the table and have a chance. Converting that crumple into the level 1. Beautiful drive rush into the anti-air. Excellent reactions with the drive impact. He is in the corner. Even if it doesn't kill, which there's no reason why he shouldn't. He's got all the resources in the world to kill with. And takes that round perfect, not getting touched at all. Noryu showing why he's currently at the top of the table. It's 1-1. And this will be the deciding game between both characters. Successful perfect parry for the fireball there. Another one. Good jump back hard punch air to air from Guile. I like how Noryu is staying very vigilant of those attempts at approaching from the air. He's had his anti-air with the standing medium, the crouching heavy. We've seen him just keep those airwaves clear, even with the flash kick sometimes. You can get a lot of damage if you have a successful jump in, so it's important to have your anti-air game on point. However, big damage here and definitely closing this out, converting it into a level 1 to ensure that kill. Makrota up in the round. But as far as the game, they are tied 1-1. Makrota wins this, he takes the set. Noryu, not if he can have something to say about it. Flash kick, of course. No self-respecting Gal would not have had his charge there. Once again, converting into level 1. We've seen that setup earlier on in this matchup. Jumping back to stay his distance. Makrota trying to push in. Noryu responding correctly and playing the boom mid-game.
Ok, attention. Voilà. Oh! Allez, KO.
Okay, looks like we may have lost the feed for a few. Ah, we're back. Excellent.
Oh,
it would have been painful if we missed the end of this. Good neutral jump from Makrota. But Noryu able to respond and get out of that pressure situation.
Okay.
Gets a good jump in. Bread and butter combos. Still pushing advantage. Now he's burnt out, but once again, Gal not in as much threat in burnout as a lot of other characters are. Nothing he can do about that drive impact. He has no meter. Makrota going all in. This
Là,
should
ça va
kill.
tirer, non?
This
Ça
should
tue ou
kill.
pas? Aïe!
And yes.
Voilà.
Yes. Makrota getting that kill and winning this set. Going up to the top position is Makrota. And Norio has to fight to keep his second place. But that is only the fourth game for both players. So Norio still has one more game to play. Makrota also has one more game to play. So all players essentially have already had their 4 games. And right now, standing will be Makrota at first place of Algeria. Norio of Morocco at second place. Scrappy from Ghana in third. Rehard 90 from Gabon in fourth. Ria Apprentice of Nigeria in fifth. And Bukishi of Ivory Coast in sixth place. So we hope everybody is enjoying themselves. This is the restream coming to you live from Lagos, Nigeria, out of EYT Gaming Studio Dojo here in Lagos, Nigeria. And we're giving you the English commentary to Wakanga League Season 2 in 2024. The primary stream is in French, hosted by Mark Masters, who you can also see on the top left-hand side of this stream. So this is being done in collaboration. So we welcome you all to the stream, and we hope that you are having fun. If you are just joining us, welcome. And we promise to broadcast as many of the matches as we can while they are being run. Right now, this is day 3 of the tournament. We still have one more day ahead for the group stages. We have a total of 8 groups with 6 players in each group. 2 players will advance per group. So by the time we're done with this phase of the group stages, we will be left with 16 players, 2 coming out of each group to make up the 16 players. Remember, there are 8 of those individual groups. We have players from different parts of the continent of Africa. So multiple countries have come together in this Pan-African tournament that is currently going on. So Group A saw Genocide of Algeria and Lexus Sama of Ivory Coast qualify, and Group B had Sheikh Star of Nigeria and Trigger Effect of Ghana qualify. Group C had Lord Knock of Ivory Coast and Ajedao of Morocco qualify. Group D had Random of Jordan and Levites, right? Levites of Cameroon qualifying Group D. Group E is currently ongoing, and we have a match also ongoing here in Group D. So we just shift our focus here real quick. This is between Norio and Reinhard. Sorry. We saw Reinhard play earlier on, but just the last game we saw Norio play against Makrota. Makrota took that game and is now currently at the top of the table. Norio definitely wants to keep himself within the top 2, so he'll be looking for this skill. Taking the first game, it's a best of 3, so that's the first 2 wins. We're going into the second game between these 2 now. Remember, Norio is playing from the left with Gal, while Rehad is playing Akuma from your right hand side. Rehad unable to get in successfully, but Norio gets a hit and pushes the offense. Okay, gets the success in the air-to-air, doesn't react to the drive impact. Crouching medium on counter hit, converts that to a flash kick. A meaty sonic boom to close the round. Interesting, Rehad using the fireball to just linger a bit more in the air and throw off the anti-air timing for Gal. That's one of the things that Norio is going to be looking out for.
Sure.
Rehad is in a lot of trouble right now. Decides to spend the meter with the wake up DP. Now gets out of the corner. Now he's back in neutral, trying to advance. However, the flash kick was ready. There's nothing covering the approach. Now he's burnt out.
Oh là là.
Gal is going to want to try to capitalize, but there is not much of a life deficit. It's still anybody's game. One touch, each person could die, but you can see Akuma is burnt out. So Norio is trying to chip him out, and Rehad tries to do the same thing. Unfortunately, it was poorly timed, and Norio was able to jump over that super art and take that W. Quite interesting how that ended and how Norio easily went through that match without too much of a problem. So Norio keeping his second place position so far. Let's see how the rest of the matches go. So Norio having played his final game against Makrota. Or who was that? Yeah.
Derrière, il assure contre Rio Atlantis, mais il assure, pardon, contre Rio Atlantis.
Sorry, Rehard. That was against Rehard. So now Rehard is sitting with 3 losses and 1 win, while Norio is sitting with, Makrota rather is sitting, Norio is sitting with 5 wins. So this is looking very good for him. We'll continue following the leaderboards. Not everything has been updated yet. That's why I'm a little hesitant. So maybe I should just leave.
Et juste après ce groupe, on va passer à l'autre groupe.
Because this is being compiled. Like I said, some matches might be played offline, but we'll see the records when they come on in.
Titan Zaraki, Atmangara, Wachu, Best Boy et Pokemaniac.
So just moving on with updating on the players for each group. We've already gone through Group A, B, C, and D. Group E, we also went through. That's what we're watching right now. But just as a recap for any viewers that are just coming in, you're watching Wakanga League Season 2. This is a tournament organized and hosted by Mark Masters, and in partnership with EYT Gaming. We're having an English commentary stream coming to you straight out of Lagos, Nigeria. Mark Masters is running this tournament straight from Ivory Coast. So right now we have a new match currently running now from Group E. We just focus our attention. This is between Scrappy and Makrota. So Scrappy is playing from the left-hand side of your screen with M. Bison, while Makrota is playing from the right with Jury.
La Cassé concédait un gros combo en début de match.
Derrière, Makrota a pu faire son retard et prendre ce
Unsuccessful
premier
dive
set.
kick.
Allez, c'est parti.
Good tech. Trying to find a hit, the drive rush, but goes for the score.
Il fait souvent au mover rush derrière. Les adversaires n'ont pas
Bison
encore
not
remarqué
looking
ça.
to get
Attention,
chipped.
Scrappy,
Decides to parry those
quelqu'un qui a les
attempts.
yeux avertis, ça peut...
Oh,
ah là là.
successful shimmy.
Il
Now
a
he
tenu
has
un
that
peu
corner
plus.
advantage. It's very
Ton
dangerous to be in the
Paris.
corner in Street Fighter 6.
Si, donc,
Notice
ça va faire
the
1-0.
onslaught
Allez,
of
attention,
he even
combo.
burns himself out just to keep himself in that advantageous position, looking for that hit. He doesn't get it though, which is pretty good gameplay coming from Scrappy, who stays his ground. He hasn't been able to get anything to happen though. He has quite a life deficit, but he does have the resources to take this if he gets the right kind of hit.
Tu as quelle vie, mon frère?
Unfortunately, he doesn't have enough health to be able
Ou tu
to
veux prendre un crédit sur le tour?
successfully intercept the
Eh,
drive
Fondier.
impact. So, but if he could have
Tu veux
gone
prendre ta vie à
for
crédit sur le tour?
a drive parry
Pas
instead
la santé, faut pas déconner.
in order to avoid that situation. But
Allez, match
sometimes
de
you
set,
just react,
Makuta.
especially with the drive impact. If you haven't been able to switch your mind to do one or the other at certain instances, there is a lot of incentive to want to drive impact,
Il va sortir enfin.
forgetting you do not have enough health to take it. So I'm sure you can see right now Makrota pushing the advantage He has corner advantage and is keeping it. Gets the perfect parry and the side switch. Another one there. Scrappy is just not going to let himself be ruled out. However,
Allez, balle des
at
mains
the end
désormais
of the
pour
day,
Makuta.
Makrota took
Voilà,
that
qui là c'est
round.
terminé. Hein. Je pense que plus rien ne l'arrêtera. Le mec il est en train de terminer premier de ce groupe là. Devant Nouryu.
Both players still looking for their hit. No conversions from Makrota there.
Il est pas gentil. Hein.
Successful empty jump
C'est
grab.
Scrappy quand même pour l'honneur.
But
Pour
Scrappy
l'honneur,
gets the
frérot.
bomb planted. That's going to make a lot of things safe, as you could see there.
Okay.
Successful scissor kick. Goes for the grab. Oh, gives up the corner unexpectedly there.
Là, normalement, c'est son round. Hein. Normalement, si
Makrota
je
not
vois au
looking
con, je
to
pense que
lose a
Scrappy
lot
peut.
of drive meter from
Il est chopé.
the block strings, but
Deuxième
unfortunately
shot,
gives up
essentiel.
quite a bit.
Balle
Nonetheless,
de 1 partout.
Scrappy with a
de l'autre
successful
côté, on a
grab,
balle de match.
tying off this game one round apiece.
Voilà, là.
Interception with the crouching lights, very good.
Ah non,
Sometimes
c'est
it's
trop
good to
positif.
throw out a button. It might seem random, but the players are just trying to cover some kind of
Attention, pas trop
space
ça.
or expected advance
Shot.
or some sort, while still trying to keep themselves
Deuxième
relatively safe in case there is a jump in. So you would expect them to push buttons that have faster recoveries.
Abuse le frangin
Wake up
Scrappy.
super from Makrota being successful there. Does quite a decent amount of damage. Now gets the burnouts. That was, in my opinion, the real reason why he did that in the first place. Because now there's the panic of the corner. Notice the quick dash away from the corner because you just don't want to stay in the corner. He gets hit and that. Ooh!
Mince.
Wow. That was unexpected. It's definitely not going to kill.
Il tue, hein, avec 2 IX.
But let's see who takes this round.
Ok. Un partout.
Wow, what a comeback from Scrappy there. So that's 1-1, Scrappy versus Makrota.
Attention, pas d'entier du côté des Makuta.
Scrappy once again is playing out of Ghana, Makrota playing from Algeria. Makrota
On fait pas d'entier.
currently among our top two, while Scrappy is currently sitting on third, trying to advance upwards. Scrappy currently has 2 wins and 2 losses.
Ok. Quand même, toi, tu vas faire une marche ici là pour aller choper ton adversaire comme ça, facilement comme ça. Allez, 0. Balle au milieu, balle au centre. Ça, c'est quoi?
Good job from Makrota taking that round. So this is
T'es chaud
basically
comme ça,
set
toi, tu
points for
marches
Makrota.
pour aller choper ton camarade.
If he's able to take this, that will be
C'est
the
pas un
end.
gros step, hein,
But
c'est...
Scrappy can still bring this back.
Voilà.
This is Street
Yeah,
Fighter
come on,
6,
see.
anything can happen. Successful
Pas
scissors
d'entier.
kick.
Faut pas sauter pour le taper là-bas. Ok.
Makrota
Oh,
trying
what?
to make something happen and get something going. Meanwhile, Scrappy is just playing defense right now, even though he's on the offense.
Tactine de Nesta. Paolo Maldini.
Reversal just to
Seigneur!
stop
Quand
that
Capcom
possible
choisit son
momentum
camp, vraiment.
build. Oh, the dive kick gets him out of the corner situation, but Scrappy is just pushing him all the way back.
Ok. Et ouais, avant.
The
Hey, non,
perfect
c'est ça, c'est
parry
pas faute de
happened a
poser.
little too
Ah, il
far,
décalé,
and
chopé.
it was pretty much a meet.
Balle de match.
And
Tu veux pas tuer aussi
Scrappy
Makuta.
does bring this back, and it goes down to the wire in
Allez,
this
c'est lui qui a gagné,
particular
il a
set.
battu son camarade.
This matchup we're watching between
Yeah.
Scrappy and
Mhm.
Makrota. Both players desperately needing this win to keep their positions. Remember,
Voilà.
it's just the first 2 players that
mais la balle,
stay
ça
qualified.
Ah, pour le coup, c'est mal joué hein, du côté de Makuta. Allez,
Scrappy
voilà.
just taking
Je
his
disais
time
tantôt.
to chip away at the health, goes for good damage. He doesn't have the resources to extend it. Gets wall splattered because he's burnt out and can't really do anything about it. So Scrappy is going to want to take advantage of this. Plants a bomb. Continues for the, good, perfect parry decision there. The bomb keeps that safe. Gets the grab. Scrappy just looking to make a comeback here. Is he going to be able to take this to the end? One more hit. Goes for the grab. Gets intercepted. Oh, no! That is going to be so painful for Makrota. He done so much good work in defense, staying strong, keeping his presence of mind, ensuring he doesn't break, so he could just find his own hit, because both much needed one hit each, and either of them could have closed out the round. Unfortunately, he went for the drive impact raw, and he got crossed over, and that match was lost. That is so unfortunate for him, because he'll be feeling bad, and very fortunate for his opponent that he did that. So I mean, it's a competitive game. Someone has to win, someone has to lose, but the sportsmanship between these players is phenomenal. We're seeing them in their group areas having good, healthy conversations with one another. The fighting game community, typically worldwide, are very they tend to lend a hand to one another. They're very accommodating to one another. Doesn't matter where you are in the world, you go somewhere, you know they have an FGC within that location, seek them out, and it's almost guaranteed you're going to have a good time, because the FGC guys are accommodating of one another like that. It's a competitive game, so yes, there's still a lot of camaraderie amongst these competitors. So Mark Masters on your top left of the screen right now, streaming straight out of Ivory Coast. That stream is going on in French. This is Wakanga League Season 2, Day 3. We have 8 groups in this tournament, 6 players per group, and we've run through 4 groups already. Day 1 had A and B, Day 2 had C and D, and today we're going over E and F. We're almost done with Group E now, if I'm not mistaken. We may have just one more match left to finish our games. On record right now, yes. Oh, in fact, it looks like we have all games played already. 1 to 5. Yes. So that last match actually brought us to the conclusion of Group E. So all records have come in now. We have Makrota at the top as the first qualifier. Makrota from Algeria. We have Noriu from Morocco coming in second. So those are your 2 qualifiers. Makrota of Algeria and Noriu of Morocco. Other players that were in this group are Scrappy from Ghana, Rehad 90 from Gabon, Ria Princess from Nigeria, and Bob Kishi from Bob Kish from Cote d'Ivoire. So once we come back, we're going straight into Group F. We hope you are having a fantastic time with us today. I'm definitely having a good time with you guys. My name is Opalo. I'm here in the dojo of EYT Gaming. This stream is coming to you live in collaboration with Mark Masters. He is streaming straight out of Ivory Coast right now, and he is the tournament host, putting all of this together. So once again, we have 6 players per group, 8 groups in total. 2 players qualify from each group. You have a best of 3 match format. So first to 2 will qualify, and the top 2 players qualify. So when we come back, we'll be continuing with this commentary we're having with you guys. Keep on engaging in the different platforms where you may be watching this stream. We definitely hope you're having a good time, and we'll still stay with you here. We'll take a short break, and we're back shortly.
Ah, il y en a qui ne veulent pas les voir. Allez, on revient tout de suite avec l'autre groupe. Voilà, le groupe de Chooks, Titan Zaraki, Atman Gara, Wachu, Best Boy et Pokémaniac. Voilà, là, nous sommes en train de distribuer les invitations. Oui, allô? Où est-ce qu'il est, Titan Zaraki? Donc on a Chooks, on a Wachu, on a Shiva et on a Titan Zaraki qui arrive. Atman il dit que ce sera pas possible avant 22h. Bah, nous on peut pas attendre jusqu'à 22h. Et l'autre côté Pokémaniac, porté disparu, sans aucune réponse, sans avoir signifié, sans rien comme d'habitude. Je commence maintenant à m'habituer à certains gars. On va s'adapter par rapport à ça. Allez, donc on attend Titan Zaraki qui est en match de classement. Il va venir, donc ça va être une poule à 4. Hein. Une poule de 4. Il y a Chooks, il y a Titan, il y a Wachu et il y a Best Boy. Je pense que c'est très ouvert hein, comme groupe. Donc on va voir comment est-ce que ça va se passer. On va commencer donc avec Wachu. On va le faire manuellement. J'utilise son carte pour m'éviter d'aller à chaque fois sur
All right, everybody. Thank you for sticking around with us. We hope you're enjoying the stream so far. Once again, this is Wakanga League Season 2,
Donc le premier match
2024, hosted by Mark Masters and in partnership with EYT Gaming. You're getting this English stream. The tournament is organized straight out of Ivory Coast by Mark Masters and attended by multiple players from across the continent of Africa. There are 8 groups here, as I've gone through before. Each group has 6 players, and it's going to be a round-robin format with 2 players coming out to qualify from each group. So at the end of this first phase of the tournament, we're going to produce 16 players coming out from all of the 8 groups. That's 2 per group of 2 from each of the 8 groups, making 16 players that will qualify in this current stage. So we've already gone over groups A to D, and today we're doing E to F. So group E just ended, and we'll be moving into group F very soon. So in the middle of the screen there, you can see Mark Masters running this also from Ivory Coast for French speaking brothers and sisters to be able to take part in this tournament. So just going over the participants for group E real quick, and also those who have qualified. So in group E we have hold on. So we have Makrota from Algeria qualifying in first place. We have Noryu from Morocco qualifying in second place. Then we have Scrappy from Gabon. Oh, sorry, Scrappy from Ghana, sorry. Then Rayhard 90 from Gabon, Ryu Apprentice from Nigeria, and then Bokishi from Ivory Coast. Those are the other players in Group E. The qualifiers once again being Makrota from Algeria, qualifying first, and then Nori qualifying second. He's playing straight from Morocco.
Allez, c'est parti, Shiva versus Wachu, let's go.
So now we have Group F already on the way. Let's quickly move our attention there. Oh, beautiful to see, and we have my favorite player in Lily currently on the screen, played by Watch You from the right hand side of the screen. Watch You is Watch You is playing from Gabon, using Lily from the right hand side, while Shiva on your left hand side. Just trying to check, I think we have a different name listed here, so we'll confirm where Shiva is from later on and let you know once we know. But Watch You is playing from Gabon with Lily, my personal favorite character in the game. She's quite fun to play, not too complicated, but nonetheless very lethal. Good drive impact reaction there from Shiva, and just goes for the level 3 super. The level 3 super is a command grab, but it's not a frame 1 grab like a player like Zangief, for instance, so you can still jump it on unless you combo into it, because I believe she probably has the only command grab super that you can combo into, if I'm not mistaken. So I guess that's why that balancing is there. So if you just throw it out to catch someone, they can still neutral jump it, since it's not a frame 1 grab. You still have a little bit of wiggle room to do something, unless the person gets caught properly, or maybe it's done in reaction to a button press or something. Oh, beautiful reactions from Lily there. Baiting with the light windstalk. Lily very dangerous when she has her windstalks on. it opens her combo potential, and the more stocks she has, the more damage she can do. It just increases her damage potential, her corner carry potential, her combo options increase. There's a whole lot she gets to do, and that's one of them with the EX spiral, converting that into the level 2 to take that game. So that's 1-0.
Allez, 1-0,
Watch you going up. Let's see what Shiva does next. Shiva with the pokes. Kimberly doesn't do a lot of damage with each interaction, but she can chain so many things together, and it gives her a beautiful change into the air tatsu there. Completely confuses. Completely confuses what you, and he's able to reset and get a lot of damage. And that's what I was just saying there. Individually, Kimberly's moves don't do a lot of damage, so she has to chain a lot of things together to be able to get decent damage. But that also opens up multiple opportunities to do a reset and essentially increase the potential of the damage sequence that has just been started. Removing the scaling and then starting a fresh one. Good drive impact, intercepting the medium there. Okay, he decides to go for the safer option for the combo to guarantee that kill. Watch you not looking to lose this. This is the first game of Group F. Goes for the crouching medium. Unable to convert anything out of that. However, he was able to get some stock. Oh, very last frame drive impact reaction there. Converts it to the level 3. This is going to give Kimberly a buff to use going forward after this super is done and all this damage has been delivered. Wake up there, gets baited. Good block.
Wow.
Kimberly is burnt out, so that was very, very smart. Leaves a bomb in front to stop any advance, so he can keep watch you in the corner. This is not necessarily working well, as he's able to go for the Condor Spire into the starting light. She is still positive when she has win stocks for that. You can space it out even if you don't have win stocks, but there were win stocks. I think she had maybe 2, maybe 1. Not too sure, but that made it safe, and most likely Watchu was able to get that hit because his opponent tried to jump at that point and then got hit by the double light buttons right after the Condor Spire. So that's basically one of the ways that Lily likes to set up her shenanigans. So, because if he hadn't tried, he probably tried to jump because he was expecting a possible command grab right after the Condor Spire. Unfortunately, he read that wrong and forfeited the round as a result, or lost the round as a result, rather. He didn't forfeit it. So that's 1-0, and for Group F, we have our first win in Group F, coming from Watch You, playing Lily. Interesting. I quite enjoyed that. I always love to see Lily on the screen in Street Fighter 6. So,
Allez, Chux versus Watchu.
Alright, so once again in this Wakanga League Season 2,
Juste après, on aura
F
Shiva
stage,
versus Chux.
we're in the first stage, but Group F is what is the group that is playing currently now. We just had the match between Watchu and one of the other opponents. Watchu coming out on top there. The players we have in Group F listed here are Chux from Nigeria, Titan Zaraki 1 from France, Mangara from Morocco, Watchu from Gabon, Beast Boy from Cote d'Ivoire, and Pokemanic from Gabon. These are the players we have registered here for Group F, who we are going to be watching. So today's broadcast is covering Group E and Group F. Group E played earlier, where we
Allez,
had
Chuks versus
Nigeria's
Wachu.
Apprentice
C'est
unable
déjà
to
l'avant-dernier
qualify,
match de ce
unfortunately.
groupe, donc ça va être préparé.
However, Makota
Allez,
of
let's go.
Algeria and Norio of Morocco did
Chuks,
qualify
il est
out
sur
of.
Bison actuellement, enfin, quand je dis sur Bison, je dis
So once again,
bien joué là du
back
côté
to
de
Group
Wachu.
F.
Oh,
We have the next match on the way, and already we have Wachu playing his second match already,
Wachu.
and in
On a Atman Gara qui est
is
là.
playing
Qui-
against Chuks. Chuks is one of the top players in Nigeria. So is
Ah.
Rio Apprentice, by the way. So you can see the level of competition that we have here. And Rio Apprentice was unable to qualify from this group, though. Considering he was using so many characters, I don't know. Maybe sometimes this guy is coming to have fun or whatever. Because I didn't see E Honda at all, and E Honda is his main character, so I really don't know what it is that happened. But Chuks, we know Chuks is currently maining M Bison. He's been using JP before the release of M Bison. Once Bison came out, he tried him out. He's been dabbling with Akuma
prend
as
son
well,
temps,
but
hein,
seems
Chuks.
to be
Il
settling
sent
with
que là, tu es en
M
train de
Bison.
tutoyer
But I
le
know
haut,
he does
il
have
a terminé
an Akuma as
4ème
well,
sur
and
le
he still
précédent
plays
Wakanga.
JP. But Bison
Classement
seems
de la
to be
ligue en
his
elle-même.
current main now.
C'est clairement un
He's
favori
pretty
là.
familiar
Allez.
with this matchup against Lily. There is a top Lily here in Nigeria that he trains against, he trains with, so he's pretty familiar with this matchup, knows our weaknesses and how to play the matchup correctly. You can see him timing the explosion of bombs perfectly there to keep himself safe.
Il a la
Gets
connaissance
the
du
hit
match-up
correctly,
avec
plants a new set of bombs, goes for the walk back. Watch you doesn't bite. Decides to block, gets his hit in. Oh, excellent, gets the hit, goes in. He does have the win to spend there, gets the grab, move
Il
in.
n'use pas de la commune grave.
Now he's back to neutral. He does have one win, doesn't he? You can see that clearly. Yes, he does have one win. So now he gets another stock and another stock. He's got full stock now. Very dangerous. Lily gets in, she can convert that to a lot of damage. She does have the resources to do so as well with his level 2. Any kind of sequence will build a level 3, and if he's able to convert that to level 3, super is GG's. But Chuks having none of all that closes out the round.
Là, tu sens que ça déconne pas, ça rigole
And then it
pas.
goes up
Et là, on a
1
Wachu qui
nil,
naturellement
I
est bien
believe, on
évidemment
the
va compter en
scoreboard.
pique.
Don't know why we're
Donc là,
back
voilà,
to
il est
this.
passé sur
I
JP.
guess we're having a change of character or something.
On avait tous vu,
Or
c'est
did we
très
already get
compliqué.
2
Un
games?
Chunks, quand il ferme comme ça, vraiment c'est chaud. C'est chaud.
I believe I only saw
Même pour moi, sur Street Fighter 5 à l'époque,
one. Not
Il y a
sure
des
if they've
phases de
already
jeu,
had
là.
both
Quand
their
ils
games,
ferment
but
la
we'll see
boutique,
it
mon
on the
frère.
scoreboard
Ah,
at
c'est
some point
chaud,
later
les
on
gars.
if we don't see them
Là,
come
ils veulent
back here.
Bison, personnage à charge.
Some
On
matches
connaît déjà
in some
la
cases
garde
might not
légendaire,
be
des
covered
personnages
on the
charge.
stream,
Et
so
Chunks, il est connu, hein, pour
we will
jouer
try to keep
les
you
shotos,
posted as the scoreboard is
perso au quart de
updated.
sec. Là, il est passé sur
So
Bison.
either we
Qu'est-ce
have
que
another
ça veut
match
dire?
coming.
C'est sa défense.
Yes, we do have another match coming, so
base
we went
qui
back
est
to
juste
the room in order to get a character change.
stratosphérique. Là, quand tu ajoutes un Bison là-dessus, c'est
So
chaud.
what you leaving Lily, I guess he saw that Chuks pretty much had that figured out. I did say that we do have
Pour l'instant, les deux gars du
Lily here. We have Lily players here in
EYT
Nigeria, so Chuks has trained with very high level Lilies as well, so he probably knows that. Now going to
on a Texel qui est déjà qualifié. Chuks,
going to
commence
JP
plutôt
though,
bien.
Chuks is very. I mean, Chuks mained JP until Bison was released. Even after the nerfs that JP got, Chuks still mained him
Chuks,
until
please.
Bison. He only moved JP back from being his main when Bison was released. So he definitely knows this character very well. But how well does he know the matchup?
Ah
I'm
non,
not too
même
sure.
ça, le mec n'est pas prêt.
He
Allez,
does lose this
victoire.
first round. Let's
de
see how it
Chuks.
goes. Losing this first
Il va
game.
l'emporter 2-0 sur
Where-
Wachu.
Oh,
Voilà.
sorry, Chuks. I don't know. I guess because I was talking about Chuks using JP, my brain kind of switched. My apologies there. Chuks won that as well. He is using Bison, so he knows the JP matchup. So as I expected, he was able to take out Watch You there and move on 2-0 in that game. So that ties Chooks in the top 2 positions. This is Group F, the final group that will be played on day 3 of Wakanga League Season 2. Welcome everybody who might just be joining us. You are currently on to Wakanga League Season 2. I am Scopalo, your host. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you enjoy the commentary as I bring it to you as best I can. I'm currently running this commentary out of the EYT Dojo, EYT Gaming Studio here in Lagos, Nigeria. This broadcast for the English version of the commentaries is brought to you in collaboration with the host of Wakanga League, Mark Masters himself, who you can see on the top left hand corner of the stream. He is currently running this in French commentary, so we have both English and French audience covered at this point to make sure that as many parts of the country, of the continent, are able to participate in this tournament, watch, enjoy, and be able to follow what's going on. So far, there's been a lot. We have 8 groups in total participating in this tournament, and we have 6 players in each of those groups. We're going to be doing round robin till the end of the group stages, and the top 2 players in each of the groups come out from those 8 groups. This gives us a total of 16 players that will come out of this group phase of Wakanga League Season 2. Those 16 players will now go on to the next phase of the tournament, which will be announced soon. So right now we're on day 3. We have one more day of the group stages, and that's going to feature the last 2 groups. Today we're going through groups E and F. Group E had finished earlier, and now we're running through group F. We've already seen 2 fights in group F, and we still have a couple more. Each player is going to play a total of 5 games at the very least. If there is a tie, then there will be a tiebreaker match. We need to have a clear-cut first and second 2 qualifiers for advancement into the next phase of the tournament. So right now we have our next match ongoing now, and this is between I can't see the names yet, but we have a JP again, so I won't be surprised if that's the same person we saw play earlier, which was Watch You, moving away from Lily and going to JP. But we haven't confirmed that yet. We'll be sure soon enough.
Ouais, elle a gardé. C'était beau pied shop direct.
This is the first Manon we're seeing in the tournament.
Okay.
Manon, always an interesting character to see. Chooks went into JP. We talked about him playing JP earlier, being one of his characters. I guess maybe he prefers to play JP against Manon. Atmangara playing on the right hand side using Manon. Chooks is playing from Nigeria, of course, like you said before. Atmangara playing from Morocco. Chooks dropping his combo there, backing up. JP does like his space. He prefers to fight from a distance and basically beat out your drive meter as quickly as he can. And when he gets the chance, he comes in. He's a big mix of characters as well.
Joue le match-up, vraiment.
The spikes
Il a fermé la
to either
boutique.
get in or do meter damage. And of course, when he does get a hit, he can deal the damage as well to your health. Chooks taking the first game there quite comfortably. Second match is on the way. A parry from Atmangara, pushing Chooks towards the corner there. But Chooks able to get his space. JP, like I said, likes to have his space. He doesn't want you to get too close to him. He does have tools to deal with close range combat, but his preferred range of operation is mid-range to long range. And this, was that a drop? Because he did have the meter, and could have killed from there. So I guess maybe he dropped that. That's quite uncharacteristic of Chooks. But this is a tournament setting. Anything can happen. Nobody's perfect. Good neutral jump. Gets the successful jump in. Converts it to a grab. Manon wants to get as many grabs as possible. Getting a good reaction on that drive impact. Converting it straight into the super for the burnout. Gets him in the corner. Chooks doesn't want to take that, so he goes straight into the amnesia with the corner swap with that grab. Getting the advantage because he's burnt out. If he had stayed there, he could have been in big trouble. And now he has the advantage, but he gets thrown. Manon now has 3 charges. For each time she gets a throw, she gets a damage buff on her next throw with those charges. So she's gotten 3 of them now. If she gets it to 5, that's max. It does a lot of damage. 1 grab is as good as getting hit by a level 1 or even a level 2 in some cases. Chooks keeping his distance. Yeah, we're seeing that nerf to JP's anti-air there with the trade. But he's still able to keep his distance. Manon unable to get in. Chooks decides to make the advance and keep himself a little bit further away from the corner. He did have the meter to spend there. Will he convert this? No, he's unable to. Still gets a hit. Goes in. Now he has corner advantage. Chooks blowing that out and basically spending that meter just to get out of the corner. Manon, 1 more hit and he gets it. At Mangara getting on the scoreboard. 1-1. Chooks sticks with JP for this matchup. I mean, he does know this matchup as well. He plays a pretty decent Manon as well in Nigeria. But then right now we'll see how well he's able to adapt to Atmangara, because I think Atmangara might have figured something out that he's trying to play to his advantage. He gets grabbed. Now he has his buff up to level 2. Chooks looking to close this out here, right? Oh, he doesn't have it. Oh, he does have enough. And he kills. This will be set point for Chooks. Atmangara will definitely want to win this round, so he still stands a chance. If Chooks wins this, then he takes this set. Probably looking to intercept a backdash with that high kick. Gets blocked by Atmangara, but Atmangara still gets hit. Good damage from Chooks. Drops that, misses the drive. I think that drive rush didn't come out in time, so he missed the high kick. Gets the hit. Good jump in. Converts that into... Okay. Really tries to basically get out of the corner, I guess. Atmangara looking for his hits. Oh, this could be it. And he doesn't burn his meter. That is dangerous. It's going to be painful if he loses here. This is what happens when you overdo your meter management. He could have closed that out. He chooses not to use his meter for whatever reason, and unfortunately loses that game. That is so unfortunate. He's going to be so pissed. Chooks, on the other hand, is going to be happy because you know how we say in the FGC, we take
qui a déjà occupé une place. Là, ça va se jouer maintenant derrière.
Lovely gameplay we're seeing so far from the players. Chooks going up again, having not lost any of his games.
Il n'a pas mis son combo, level 1 ou level 2.
So once again, in Group F, we have Chooks from Nigeria, Beast Boy from Cote d'Ivoire, Atmangara, who Chooks just played against, from Morocco, Watch You from Gabon, Titan Zaraki 1 from France, and Pokemanic from Gabon. These are currently the players we have, the 6 players we have in Group F of this Day 3 of the Wakanga League Season 2, 2024. So just taking you through the other groups real quick. We have Group G. Group G has Zaglo from Algeria, Sovalio from France. He's Ivorian. He's from Ivory Coast, but he is playing from France. We have Real PGM
Et là, on a
from
Shiva
Ivory Coast,
versus
KAM from Ghana,
lui aussi.
Rega from Tunisia, OS Sparta from Morocco. So these are the players for Group G.
Son premier
For
match.
Group H, the very final but not the least of the groups, of course, we have Dark Sword from Morocco, Real Gal from Jordan, Blada from Gabon, Boss Final from Côte d'Ivoire,
Obligation de résultat.
Devorali from Côte d'Ivoire,
Ça, c'est
and
facile. Let's
Sweezy
go.
from Ghana. I remember
Malheur
saying
aux vaincus,
Sweezy
tout
is my favorite
simplement,
name
parce
for all the players. I'm really looking forward to seeing Sweezy's gameplay in Group F, but that's going to happen in our next stream, which would be day 4. Today being day 3, we're focusing on Group E and F. Group E finished earlier, and now we're running with Group F matches.
Wow.
So, and off we go. We already have our next match running. Let's focus there. We see
Aïe.
Kimberly
Il a
on the
fini
screen. We
scooter.
already saw gameplay from
Et là, il a
Kimberly
drop son combo.
earlier
Incroyable,
on.
doit universal.
That's being played
Il va
by
sortir, mais
Shiva.
derrière.
And then
Non!
Atmangara, who we just saw play against Chooks, is now going up against Shiva.
Attention, hein.
Oh là là,
Oh.
c'était trop prévisible, frère.
So Shiva
Trop
unable
prévisible.
to properly
C'est là qu'il faut
space
mix.
the slide. Pays for it with that
Allez,
round.
Atmangara qui a pris le premier round ici.
Atmangara with the hit gets the grab, now gets the 3 charges.
Vu, hein. Pour l'instant, il fait du manant. Hein.
Grabs are going to be doing a
Avec le
significantly
single hit.
increased amount
Okay.
of damage now. But you can be
Que ça
sure
marche.
he'll be
Allez.
looking to get another grab here.
Mais il a
Doesn't
drop
convert
encore. Il a
that
drop
into
encore
one,
son
but still
combo.
gets
C'est
the
ce qu'il a-
kill.
C'est ce que tout à l'heure, en fait, c'est
Drops
qu'il
like
est
that is
arrivé.
what we saw the other time, though the last time against
Fais
Chooks,
attention, hein, parce que
we don't really know if that was
là, c'est la
deliberate or if
compétition.
it
Rentre-moi,
was
tu
a
as le
drop.
temps, parce que
That,
voilà, il y a d'autres matchs et
he
tout.
didn't
Là, c'est la
convert and
compétition.
guarantee the kill.
Et Shiva,
But
de
here,
son côté,
luckily, the
il faut
result
qu'il
was
réagisse
still in
là.
his favor
Sinon,
in spite
c'est
of the drop.
terminé. C'est là qu'il doit faire.
Shiva
La
definitely
magie
will not be
française.
happy for not
Voilà, il se laisse
punishing
emporter dans
and
le
taking
corner, là.
advantage of that drop.
Pas entier, compliqué.
Atmangara
Atman là,
now
qui
with
sait
the
qu'il a
advantage, but he
obligation
gets
de lever
crossed
ça.
on.
Allez, oui.
Good sequence.
Voilà.
Goes for the
Surtout
throw
deuxième fois,
loops.
non.
No.
Alors,
Gets
les
the
dégâts,
meaty with the
Chimie,
knockdown.
non.
Goes for
c'est
the
bien
neutral
Ah,
jump.
voilà.
That
Voilà
was
que
so much
Shiva prend
bullying.
l'initiative et
Atmangara was
il
not
met le
able to get
premier.
out of that. So Shiva seeming to be able to
là.
build some semblance of momentum here. See if he can keep it going. So far, so good. He has corner advantage. Drive meters are pretty even.
Ok.
Health advantage, though,
okay.
is in Shiva's
Allez.
advantage. Good neutral jump from Atmangara. Now pushing into the neutral area.
Ah non, ah non.
Gets the first grab. Goes to the buff. Goes to 2. Shiva trying to be cautious, not looking to get grabbed too many times. But one more touch, he decides to wake up. It's successful. Oh my goodness, I didn't expect that to hit at all, because I didn't notice Atmangari had pressed any kind of buttons, but apparently that had happened. Got intercepted by the super, and Shiva takes that game. Goes up 1-1. This is quite interesting. Let's see how this plays out now. We start off in the final round. Final game, sorry. First round of the final game. Successful drive impact from Shiva.
Aïe.
Goes for the double dash. Pushes towards the corner. Keeps the pressure on with a successful wall splat. Converts that to good damage. Goes for the reset. Gets it successfully. And kills from there. That was... Whoa. That was risky though, going for the grab there. Instead of just finishing, he didn't really need to spend any kind of crazy resources to guarantee that kill. But nonetheless, what works, right? Grab goes in, buff goes up. Shiva getting the hits in. This is how Manon likes to fight. One hit at a time, one grab at a time, and then it adds up. Just a sequence of overheads that were successful there but not converted. And That's the grab we were
Ah là
talking
là,
about.
les bases
Gets
de
the
match de
overhead of
Pareto.
his own.
Qui est-ce qui remporte ce match?
Takes that round.
Vraiment indécis, hein, vraiment indécis. Il n'y en a pas un pour se dégager. Les deux ont 3 barres, donc ça risque de faire mal, hein, pour celui qui va prendre la
This is the final
première
round in
ouverture.
this matchup at Mangara.
Oh!
Trying
Allez.
so hard to keep up here. Shiva
Ouais,
coming
va
back
mettre les
in,
barres.
converts to the level 3. Remember,
je disais
he's
tantôt,
going to be
il va
left
taper
with a
au manque,
buff to
Les dernières,
Kimberly
c'est bien joué.
after the super is done. However, at Mangara is currently sitting on 3 buffs on his grab. He goes for the super, the level 3 super, which will do a little bit more damage because of the 3 levels of buff to grabs. 5 is the highest.
Okay.
Gets hit by the drive impact. Is in the corner with the bomb. Gets blown up. Follow up with the grab. Goes in. Gets the juggle.
Wow, il est chaud, hein, Shiva.
Into the level 1. Not gonna kill, of course. Goes
Et
in
voilà,
for the
il va
pokes.
contester et avoir le
Successful.
point du
Takes the
match.
round. Takes the game. Shiva. 2 games to 1.
C'est posé ici
Against
face à
Atman
Atmangara. Bien joué de la part du Shiva. Oh là là.
Lovely match to see between these two. Shiva was quite relentless with the offense throughout that match, as you could see. Every time found the opportunity, but that's how you want to play Kimberly. Kimberly is a heavy mix-up character. She wants to do the high lows and all of that, and there are even a lot of tricks that we didn't see Shiva bring out in this particular matchup. Some of them are not so effective, but when you don't see it for a long time, you don't expect it to happen, and you could get reset in a lot of ways. Again, Kimberly doesn't do a whole lot of damage immediately from a couple of hits. She has to string in a lot of things, but the fact that she has to string in a whole lot into juggles and things like that means there are a lot of places where she could throw in a reset, restart the scaling counter, and potentially get much more damage out of one touch, turning one touch to 2 or 3 if they're able to throw in enough resets within the sequence they are running per time. So we saw him execute there, and he was able to take out his opponent. Unfortunately, Atmangara needed to be able to play a little stronger, but he was getting his defense opened up. When you have that much pressure in your face and you're unable to get it off, it's inevitable that will happen at the end of the day. So we have our next match already live right. This is between Shiva, who we just saw now, up against Nigeria's own Chooks. Chooks taking this first round already. Let's see if Shiva is going to be able to pull off some of his shenanigans against Chooks here. But Chooks, once again, I mean, we also have people that Chooks are trained with here that are pretty good. So I expect he knows this matchup well. But then again, like you remember, I said that Shiva didn't even use all of the tools in the toolbox of Kimberly. So we may see something here that we hadn't seen prior. Chooks, however, taking that round pretty convincingly, jailing Kimberly with the bomb planted earlier to keep the Psycho Crusher safe.
J'ai à peine écrit un seul message que déjà le premier match il est prêt.
The corner with the drive rush into the low. Chooks, however, with the pokes. Bison has some very good pokes from good ranges too. The Devil's Reverse. One of the things that a lot of Bison players like about this version of Bison is the fact that they don't have to commit to a Devil Reverse or a head stomp when they leave the ground. You can choose what you want to do on your way up, and it's become a very good baiting tool. We've seen some highlight reels in some tournaments where Bison is able to bait with that early cancelling with the head stomp. But so far, we have the interaction between these two being rather honest, taking their licks one hit at a time. Kimberly not spacing that out well. Chooks is not gonna let this go lightly. He tries to go for a reset and drops it. Still has the bomb, so Kimberly has to be wary but now he's burnt out. Both of them burnt out, but it's more bad for Chooks because he could get chipped out. And he gets hit with the crouching medium for Shiva to take that round. Still 1-0. Chooks being up. Shiva trying to fight his way back. He's currently up 1 round in this second game. Gets a successful drive impact. Goes for the juggle combo into the level 3 to get that buff. He doesn't need it though, because this will certainly kill.
Allez, match de 7.
And that's 1-1. So we're beginning to see the tides shift a little bit there. Will this be the first loss Chooks suffers, or will this be just one of the casualties in his way? Chooks not coming up with the anti-air earlier there. The neutral game seems to have been won by Chooks, pushing the advantage to the corner. Using the bomb as cover, gets that grab, goes for the throw loop, a third one. Oh, gets the frame trap. No. Oh, gets the drive impact from downtown, gets the wall splat, unable to convert any kind of damage out of that. He got greedy. Lucky he wasn't punished there. I'm sure Shiva was just as shocked as we were. And that's the headstorm cancel I was talking about. I think maybe he was trying to bait a DP from Kimberly there. Kimberly looking for something. Gets a successful jump in with the overhead. Didn't really do too much. Another jump in. This time converts with the meter. Goes for damage. Follow up. Gets the wall splat. He converts though. And converts that into the super art. Chooks has a long way to fight back from. Gets the drive impact. Goes for the side switch. Another anti-air. He's not letting him go out, but that was anticipated. Stopped with the super. He was already burnt out, so that's the only option left to him to use.
Allez, balle de match, final round, final game.
And this brings us to the final round of the match between these two. We're seeing a whole lot of things go on in this skirmish, but Chooks has corner advantage right now.
Allez, il a répliqué.
Shiva with the drive impact, reverse and reactions there. Chooks trying to keep him honest because Kimberly does like to just run through neutral and get to you, so hence why Chooks has those.
Vraiment la compétition qui manque à ce challenger là, parce que là il est en train de faire une très belle prestation. Allez, dans Universal, c'était ça l'objectif de Chooks.
And Kimberly currently burnt out. Not a good place to be in. He gets the wall splat. Chooks, the jumping combo, pants the bomb with the juggle and gets the kill. And so Shiva ended up yet another casualty.
Allez, 2-1 victoire de
Chooks. We'll see how far Chooks goes. I don't know if he's one of the favorites for this tournament. I haven't been able to see the rankings before everybody came into this tournament. If anybody is going to be able to take this from the Nigerian team, it's gonna be, I mean, I had thought it would be between Chooks and Ria Prentice, so I was surprised
il peut passer devant.
the results. But then again, like I said, I'm not sure exactly.
Mais c'est là un match de qualification.
Just trying to level up some of
Et tu as Shiva qui a perdu 2-0 contre
his main right off the jump.
Je comprends. Il y a Shiva qui perd 2-0 contre
matchup.
Il perd 2-1 contre Chooks, c'est déjà bon. De l'autre côté, tu as Atman qui a perdu 2-1 et 2-1. Donc si là il gagne 2-0,
the tournament is organized by Mark Masters, and the French commentaries are also hosted by Mark Masters. You can see him on the top left hand side of the screen. My name is Scopalo, and I am running the English commentaries from the EYT dojo, as this is being done in partnership with EYT
Est-ce que
Gaming
Watch va
right here in
casser la
Lagos,
malédiction? Est-ce qu'il
Nigeria.
va briser la malédiction
So
et
you're
faire
currently
passer
watching
enfin
Group
un
F,
de nos confrères gabonais
where we're
pour
trying
les
to find our
playoffs?
two qualifiers
Hormis lui, il
for
reste
this
Blader.
group.
Il y a
We've
Pokémaniac ce
already
soir qui
played
était aussi
Group A and
normalement
B
concerné,
in
mais
day
il a
1,
fui. Il a
Group
abandonné le
C
drapeau.
and
Donc,
D in day 2, and Group
allez, Atman
E
versus
and F
Wachu,
are being played
malheur au
today.
vaincu,
E
c'est un match de
ended
qualification tout
earlier
simplement.
today.
Eux
And
pour eux, ça
this is
commence là
now
maintenant.
F
Donc,
that we have on.
vraiment,
So I'll just
là,
check to
faut
see
faire
if
le
we have
bon
any
choix,
kind of
faut boire de
updates
l'eau,
in terms
faut
of the
vraiment
reports,
être
just in
très
case we had
concentré
some
du
offline
début
matches
à
so
la
I can
fin.
keep you guys
C'est
updated.
parti, on va
Just
voir
loading this up
comment est-ce que
now.
notre
Okay.
confrère
So the
Wachu
results
va
are
se
still being
comporter.
updated.
Atman
Once
aussi
this is
très nerveux.
updated, we will certainly update you as well so that you know what's going on.
Qui
But
sait, hein,
for
que
now,
le
just to
petit
run
résultat
through
est
all the
là.
players within this group F, we have Chooks from Nigeria, Beast Boy from Ivory Coast, Atmangara from Morocco. You have Watch You from Gabon, Titan Zaraki 1 from France, and then
Là, c'est parti.
Pokemanic
Let's
from
go.
Gabon.
Et là, on va vous
These are your
mettre tous
players.
les
Right now we
détails.
have
Et il a sorti Jury.
Manon
Wachu.
and Jury
C'est quoi,
on
c'est ça?
the screen, meaning we have match starting, and yes, the match has indeed commenced. So we're watching that Mangara go up against Watch You. We've seen Watch You use Lily. We've seen Watch You play JP, and now we're seeing him play Manon. At Mangara though, playing Jury.
Allez. Ok. Pour l'instant, ça se passe bien.
Oh, my bad. Watch You is now using Jury. At Mangara is still using Manon. We've seen At Mangara play Manon earlier on. So Watch You seems to have a healthy list of characters that he uses. So now he's using Jury. We've seen him with JP earlier on. And we also saw him play Lily. Oh, good conversion from that.
Allez, ouverture.
Goes into the super art.
Allez.
Keeps a charge. Keeps a second fireball store. Now we can see some mix-ups. Oh, I think he went
Il adopte son combo. Il adopte son
went in
combo.
for maybe a late grab or wanted to do a delayed punch,
shot.
probably trying to catch at Mangara, trying a delay tech, but it didn't
Il a
work
check,
out.
hein.
However,
Il a
he's still in the game,
appuyé
gets
quand
the
même.
grab. Oh, beautiful
1-0
reaction
à
from
Wachu.
and decision from at Mangara. He didn't have enough health to respond to that drive impact with the drive impact of his own, because he didn't have enough health to stay alive after absorbing the hit. So instead, he went for the
C'est pas
with
possible.
DP from Watch You. Not punished though by Atmangara. Atmangara still trying to make something happen.
Allez.
Gets the grab. And now he has two in stock. Jury is burnt out. Pushes the advantage, gets the hit, unable to keep that going. He is burnt out right now,
Ouais,
so
bien vu.
Watch You
Côté de
decides to
Wachu.
go for
Allez, balle de match.
the Jill shenanigans when
Balle
you're
de
burnt
match,
out. The only
Wachu.
thing you can do is a super, which what you had and did use. Watch You with the throw, following up with the overhead. Not successful, but he still gets the grab, keeps the corner pressure, fails with the anti-air. At Mangara gets the grab. That should take him to 3 if I'm not mistaken.
Allez. Il avait pas moyen de.
Oh, no. Reactions not quick enough to be able to intercept
Ah,
that.
perfect parry.
It was a perfect parry bait, but too far away and too meaty for him to be able to do anything about it. Gets
Il a drop
that
son combo.
converted
Et tout part de là.
into
Du coup, ça remet Wakanga dans le match, qui va revenir à 1 partout, qui va s'octroyer la balle de 1 partout, de
that
1-1.
kill.
Le score général, donc
There
là,
from
avantage quand même Wachu qui a 3 barres
Atmangara.
de meter là, bien chargé. Ah là là.
Oh, watch you with the wake up DP. We saw that earlier on where it was baited successfully, and now it's baited again. And just like the last time, Atmangara was unable to capitalize and punish that accordingly. He is able to keep this going though as he gets that grab, gets his buff up. Watch you was trying to make something happen there. Atmangara staying strong and staying solid in his defense to take that game. So that's 1-1. Gets the overhead successfully, gets the wall splat.
Le gars était, c'est-à-dire en fait ça s'est joué. Bon, je parle comme si le match il est terminé, il n'est pas terminé, mais c'est vraiment sur ce momentum là que notre ami Wachu, ah là là, et là la balle de match va de l'autre côté. C'est ça le jeu de combat, c'est vraiment saisir l'opportunité et puis faire la différence. Allez, là qu'est-ce qui se passe là?
Watch you jumping
Là,
back and
tout en train de lui
grab.
ici. Allez, ouverture de garde quand même du côté de Wachu. Il va tenter de remettre la tête à l'envers, à l'endroit, pardon, parce que là c'est très compliqué. Au moment où il s'y attend à garder, à check vraiment le rush, il se prend comme un grab. Il va tenter une pousse d'initiative, mais c'est terminé. Atman aussi qui a raté son combo, attention. Est-ce que... Allez, drive impact, voilà. Est-ce que Wachu lui rend la même chose que tout à l'heure? Attention.
I guess he wants another hit so he can guarantee a kill. He converts it. Will this kill? This should kill.
Voilà.
This should kill. I think he won the round. Will he survive? This is so stressful. He does survive. Wow. So the scaling was enough to keep him alive, but he went for the drive impact. He had burnt out
il n'a pas pris l'initiative de sauter.
Atmangara, so unless Atmangara had responded with a super, there was nothing he could have done to react. Nothing else he could have done to react to that. The crouching medium kick is successful and confirmed into good damage from the bread and butter combo. Let's see if Wachu is able to keep this going, but Atmangara getting back here. And look at the damage from the maximum buffed grab. Atmangara trying to make something happen. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is most certainly gonna be the end of this matchup between Wachu and Atmangara, because there is no way Wachu is going to survive that. Atmangara has 5 buffs already on the grab, and that was a level 3 with very few hits before, so the scaling is not going to be that much for that combo. So definitely I expected that was going to kill. Very good game from both players. I mean, there's going to be a lot of salt. The losers will be like, "Oh, should have done this," and we can see it as we watch it too. So it's not easy, I know. And these guys are professionals at what they do. They are some of the best players we have in the region coming together here to play against one another in this Battle for Glory in Wakanga League 2014. This 2024. Sorry, this is season 3. And this is day 3. This is season 2 and this is day 3. Sorry, I don't know what's going on right now. Forgive me, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, right now we are moving deeper into the matches that we have for Group F. Let me just have a look now and see if the scores have been updated yet. Or is it connectivity on my end? I don't know. Let's just refresh this and see what we get. If we already have some updates, I will read those out to you. Just a quick
Ah,
reminder
Pokémania
once again,
pouvait
Group
venir
A
aider,
was
la
played on
cause
day
il a
1
taillé, les
and
gars.
had
Non.
Genocide from Algeria
Gars.
and Lexus Sama from Cote d'Ivoire qualify in Group A. In Group B, we had Shakestar of Nigeria and Trigger Effect of Ghana qualify from Group B. In Group C, we have Lord Knock from Cote d'Ivoire and Ajedao from Morocco qualify from Group C. Going on to Group D, we have Random from Jordan and Lavites, sorry, from Cameroon qualifying in that group. So going on to today's group, which is Group E and F. So for Group E, we have Makrota of Algeria and Noriu of Morocco qualify from Group E. That took place just earlier today in the stream, because Group E is what started today's stream for day 3. So the last group for day 3 is Group F, which is what you're currently watching that is ongoing right now. Group F is attended by Chooks of Nigeria, Beast Boy of Cote d'Ivoire, Atmangara of Morocco, Watch You of Gabon, Pokemanic of Gabon, and Titan Zaraki 1 of France. On the final day for the group stages of this Wakanga League Season 2, we're going to have Group G and Group H play. In Group G, we have Zaglo of Algeria, we have Solio. Wait. I apologize to all the players that I might not be able to get your pronunciations properly, but I believe this is Solio from France, Ivorian, Real PGM from Ivory Coast. We have KAM from Ghana. Then we have Rega from Tunisia, and we have OS Spada from Morocco. So that's for Group G. And once again, this is Group F that we're currently watching live in play. Group E was played earlier today. So far for the Nigerian fans, we've had Shakestar qualify for the next phase. He qualified out of Group B. Right now, Chooks is trying to be the second Nigerian to qualify for Group B. The countries that have qualified for the next round so far, Algeria and Cote d'Ivoire in Group A, that's in Genocide for Algeria.
Donc le résultat, Chooks premier, Atmangara deuxième, Wachu troisième, Best Boy quatrième, Execo en 6 points, 6
Then we have
points,
Ivory Coast and
3,
Morocco
3,
for
0,
Group C,
0.
that's Lord Knock for Ivory Coast,
Ils ont
and
tous les
Ajedao
trois,
for
ils ont
Morocco
3 victoires, 3 victoires, 3 victoires.
qualifying
Avec le forfait et tout, mais
for Group C. Now for Group D, we have Random of Jordan.
parce que Atman, il a jamais perdu
from
2-0.
Cameroon qualifying.
Je pense que c'est sur ça que ça se joue.
Group D. Then Group E that we had earlier today saw Makrota of Algeria and Norio of Morocco qualify.
Ouais, les gars, les 3 sont à 3 points. Les gars, les 3 sont à 3 victoires.
We have updates to
les gars sont à 3 victoires. Chooks, il a 5
brackets
victoires.
now.
Les gars sont à 3 victoires chacun, avec les forfaits là.
Right now, Chooks has played all his 5 games and won all his 5 games, meaning he comfortably sits in.
C'est simple, hein, les deux ont perdu contre Chooks 2-0. Je pense que c'est là que ça se joue.
We've had all the matches played then.
Voilà.
So we have Atmangara in second place
il a
there.
Comment est-ce qu'il s'appelle?
Watch You.
Best Boy, il a gagné. Vous avez le même nombre de points, Frangin. Qui a perdu contre
So basically, Chooks and Atmangara qualify from Group F.
Lui, il a perdu contre Chooks.
Atmangara.
Il a perdu contre Shiva, il t'a battu.
I like the spread for the
Shiva
qualifiers because from what I'm seeing, the final
Tu vois,
top
en fait,
16
entre vous
we're
trois,
going to get
ça
after
tourne.
we're
Donc,
done with the
ça
group
va se
stage
joue
is to
maintenant
have a
sur
very
les
healthy
autres
spread
rencontres.
across the continent
Et
of
comme vous avez
Africa,
déjà perdu
represented
2-0,
by
ils
multiple
vous ont mis devant.
countries
Attends, je te mets le
that
lien
have
du
entered here and
channel
are
dans le...
also qualifying into
le
the
truc,
next
non?
stages. Goes to show there is no one region that dominates in the continent
Vous avez les
of
mêmes nombres de
Africa.
points.
It's good to see good gameplay from all the players
Tu as,
coming in
tu as
here
perdu
as
contre,
well. So,
contre Shiva. Ça t'a fait
once
beaucoup
again,
mal.
the next stream will be day 4. I believe that will be tomorrow, same time as today.
Il y a 32e comment.
And that will be featuring Group G and Group H. Group G.
Oui, c'est là, mais c'est ce que j'explique en fait. Ça se joue au niveau de... comment dire ça? Au niveau de...
From Ivory Coast as well.
De votre rencontre à tous les deux.
PGM from Ivory Coast.
Ça veut dire en fait, vous perdez 2-0 contre Chux.
We have
lui
Rega
perd
from
2-1 contre
Tunisia. OS Sparta.
L'autre aussi, Best Boy, il perd 2-1 contre
H. We have Dark Sword
tu vois?
from Morocco. Real
Maintenant,
Gal
lui,
from
il te
Jordan.
gagne toi.
Blader
2-1.
from Gabon.
Et il perd contre Best Boy, il te
Boss Final
2-1.
from Côte d'Ivoire.
Toi, tu perds 2-0,
And then,
2-1.
Devorali
Tu vois un
also
peu, non?
from
C'est
Côte
sur ça que
d'Ivoire.
ça s'est joué en
And then
fait.
Sweezy.
Ah, c'est cruel, hein, c'est cruel.
So these are the
C'est
players
vraiment
we're
cruel.
going to see.
Parce que vous trois,
in
effectivement,
day
vous êtes
4
en parfaite
of Wakanga
égalité.
League
Maintenant, ça se
season
joue
2.
sur les 2-0,
This,
2-1 et comme ça.
we expect to see day 4 tomorrow, but we'll keep you posted on how that goes on. Like I said, this is a tournament played Pan-African.
Donc GG
so
les
we
amis.
have a lot
Pourtant
of
il y avait
countries
moyen,
coming
hein, il y avait
from
moyen.
parts of
Tu
the
dois même pas,
continent
tu dois même
compete
pas
here.
t'en prendre
The
au
tournament is
bracket.
organized by, or
Tu
the
dois
league
même pas
rather
t'en
is
prendre au
organized
bracket
by
en fait.
Masters.
Toi, tu dois
You
t'en
might think
prendre
I'm saying it
à
twice,
toi.
but yes,
Pourquoi tu n'as
that
pas
is
mis la
what we
level,
call
la
what we
level
know-
1
what we
sur
know
ton
him
compte?
as
Pourquoi
is
tu n'as pas mis?
MAC,
Mais t'as level 1.
K.
Il lui reste un
Mark
pixel, tu
Masters.
cours même, tu tapes, tu fais drive impact,
Love
c'est
his
fini,
name.
GG.
Awesome
Tu allais
dude.
faire
Like,
le combo sans super.
he's been doing a whole lot in
Ah,
the
non,
African
vraiment
fighting
incroyable.
game community scene, and it's been really cool. We see a lot of
Incroyable,
activities
je
from
dis
a
que
lot of
c'est
places,
chaud.
and we
Et
here in
même,
Nigeria,
et
we
même lui aussi, il a
collaborate with
drop,
them.
hein, tu es
We also
revenu
have
dans
a
le
group
match.
in South
Mais sur
Africa
la
as
fin, sur
well
le
that
dernier
does
round, il y a le
wonderful
saut qu'il
things
fait.
in
Il sait
the
pas c'est
world
quel
of
entier tu as
esports
voulu
for
faire,
the
où tu tombes
fighting
dessus,
game
mais là,
community.
level 3.
So it's always good to see this collaboration
C'est ouais,
brought to
Chumbe,
you
il a dit Master,
from
Chumbe,
Lagos,
il a
Nigeria.
chié notre ami Wachu.
We're rather
Il avait le
broadcasting
match,
live
il avait
from
le
the
match.
EYT,
Et c'était 2-0
studio
même, le
here.
gars est trop. C'est passé 2-1,
which is
puis
called the
2-1,
EYT
c'est passé
Dojo.
1 partout, puis
And
2-1.
this is brought to you by
Voilà,
EYT Gaming,
vraiment.
host
Et
of the
Chux, il est
tournament.
venu
Of
en
course, it's
patron,
Mark
lui, il est
Masters,
venu, il
like
a
I
frappé
mentioned
tout le
earlier.
monde. Mais là, derrière, il a battu vous.
Once again, you are on to
Ah, Best Boy aussi, il a joué sa vie. Hein. Ah, vraiment.
24. This is season
Vraiment,
2.
vraiment, GG.
We'll
GG,
take
le
just
gars.
a few seconds
Très, très,
and
très
be right
belle
back shortly.
fin sur ce groupe-là. C'est quoi, le groupe E, non? Très belle fin. En tout cas, vraiment, vous trois, vous méritez de passer ça, il n'y a rien à dire. Donc, les gars, on se donne rendez-vous demain pour la suite avec le groupe H et le groupe G. Non, GH, c'est ça. Le groupe G et le groupe H. Voilà, sur ce, prenez tous. Merci à tous ceux qui ont été présents et qui ont suivi le live du début à la fin. Voilà, vraiment merci. On se donne rendez-vous demain. Je vais mettre, voilà, là, demain avec Zagloul, Soalu, Royal PGM, Cam, Raiga et OS Parda. De l'autre côté, on a Dark Sword, Royal Guy, Blader, Boss Final, pardon, Devorali et Sweezy. Ainsi les deux derniers groupes qui nous restent à voir demain. Sur ce, les amis, prenez tous soin de vous et profitez de votre saison. Demain, rendez-vous ici à partir de 19h GMT. Voilà. Allez, bonne soirée à vous. Allez, ciao la famille.
Alrighty then, this up. Basically, we're done with today's stream, and we'll get back to you for the next stream. We hope to see you there, and we hope you had fun today watching the matches that we had for you in Group F and also Group E. So Group G and H is what we have scheduled for you tomorrow, which will be day 4 of the tournament. If that schedule changes, we'll let you know, of course. So that's all we got. We thank you for your time on behalf of Mark Masters and EYT Gaming. Bid you farewell. Thank you for joining us, and until next time, stay awesome.